was
Yep.
just hanging out.
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
so. We're in cutscene mode, but free. Now we're not free.
You were never free.
Yeah.
You were watching Embers in the dark.
Ah! Jump scare. Find text very frightening.
Starring Lynn Coro, Bax,
Yeah.
Ruvia, K6, whose name I still haven't fixed. Sorry, K6. I always forget to do that off week, so. And Cicatrix.
I am assuming direct control.
That's not. That's what he sounds like the whole time.
Yep.
My headcanon is.
I am the harbinger of your discontent.
Well, last week you guys participated in the Hut Games, really. Cleaned up the arena match against the other gladiators. Took part in a negotiation with some slavers. Encouraged them to take the deal as it was, lest they, irreparably damage themselves and their credibility.
Well, we helped the slave ring exist. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Doing a
I
lot
mean,
of
you also cut a guy's head off,
Well, that was for fun. It's different.
Yep. It's different.
'Cause I did that, so it's different.
And you raced some robots. Yeah. And
some people race robots.
some people race robots. You also had a surprise attack as some of you were lured away to the aviary.
And then we just left.
And then you're like, yeah, it turns out I have something that can open any door, so fuck you, GM. This isn't going to be a fight at all.
I mean, there was nothing else I could do in that fight, so.
Was there some
shoot him with my
prize
gun?
for winning the race?
What's that?
Was there like a super cool prize for winning that race?
There was some. Yeah, you got a sweet necklace and some gold, I think.
Yeah, you were there for that.
Let me remind you what you won, because I think you were actually the winner.
Yep.
I think I was, but I don't remember. Right, like I wrote down all the race stuff. I just didn't write down any of the winning stuff.
Let's see here. Yes, you receive a gaudy necklace valued at 500 credits.
A godly necklace. Thank
Gaudy.
Close.
Godly plate of the whale.
Oh, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, and strength, everyone's favorite combo.
Okay.
Whale.
And with the bad taste of having to deal with slavers thoroughly rinsed from the Hut's mind via some old-fashioned droid racing, he dismisses you for the day. He's going to shut down court, and you guys are heading back to your chambers when some of you are perceptive enough to look around and notice this Duros that has had previously not really been around. Like, you haven't seen him in the palace. You haven't seen him at court. He just is there, but he apparently has a room just off the main security room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And something about him strikes you as kind of odd. So we're gonna roll back this way, and I'll call you guys to the map.
He's different. Break his legs.
It's like a Zelda version of this song.
I kind of like
Sounds
it.
very Christmassy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Luke's growing up.
So you guys are about to take the lift up to your quarters. And I believe Lynn spots the Duros as he heads into his room, which is all the way over here.
I shoot the Duros.
It's too late. The
He's
door is
already gone.
closed. He's already
He's
gone.
got total
Shoot
cover.
the doors.
So you guys have a choice to either go up to your apartment or your sort of your rooms, um, or do something else. But
I mean, we don't know anything, but that's a very likely person we want to meet.
Yeah, they seem a little out of place.
Well, we can keep an eye
Maybe
open for him.
Like what? So what is in this room over here? Is this like an area that we can like drink at, or is this like high security?
looks
Something
kind of like
going
a
on?
kitchen.
Yeah.
Guys,
yeah,
the map.
yeah. You're not here.
No, I'm still waiting for the adventure to begin. Let me
Weird.
rejoin.
Join the adventure.
Are you gonna? Did I summon you this time?
Hang on, just a sec.
Yeah, it still says a couple people are the droids on the first map. Weird. Oh wait, no, those are the racing droids.
That's yeah.
Hey, not all droids are the same. I take offense to that.
Waiting for
Maybe
the
those
adventure
ones
to
are.
begin.
There you
Okay. It
go.
looks like I'm pulling you over now.
And I am still,
What the heck?
yeah. I don't know where I
Try
am.
restarting Tailspire, maybe?
He just doesn't want to
Yeah, I
play
think I
games with us, I guess.
Yeah. Restart Tailspire. Anyway, so this area over here, it is mostly like where the kitchens are. Like this is where a lot of the food gets prepared. You know that this is the entrance to get in and out. This is like where you came through. And just based on the smell, you think that there's like some sort of barracks for the Gamorreans
Hmm.
this way. There's also restrooms. You know,
Would,
should
would
they?
smell better than the Gamorrean barracks.
Yeah.
I mean, unless a Gamorrean has recently used them, yes.
Hmm. Nicely scented soaps.
Back on.
Okay,
Waiting on GM.
pulling you over.
Haha, success.
Success.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
We might be able to apply these Gamorreans for information.
I don't think they
Perhaps
know
about-
anything because they're fucking Gamorreans.
Well, they might
But
not.
I'm gonna come
but
over here and
they
I'm gonna use the
probably
bathroom. I'm gonna walk with purpose.
Yeah.
Act like
The
you get in
Gamorreans,
there.
like as you're passing, just go. "Brr, brr." Yeah, it's like,
I'm just gonna go into the bathroom that's closest to that guy's room.
Yeah, since we have like pretty much full run of the place, we haven't been told we're not allowed to go in certain wings or anything, right?
Yeah, that's true.
for the most part, like, yeah, I don't. As far as you know, like, you haven't tried. There isn't like a place you've tried to go. Okay, Cicatrix, you hear the sound of really loud Nemoidian opera coming through the wall behind your stall.
Damn, I wish I knew what
It's a drone.
Nemoidians say.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because you picked up exactly what I was trying to do.
Let's see here. Lynn, we'll say that you're maybe just like looking around and you see this
Yeah.
Gamorrean pick up something from the desk and like walk over to this guy's door. It looks like it's like a bunch of cred sticks in a plastic, like a clear plastic bag. And he walks in, drops it off. You hear like a quick exchange, and the Gamorrean like walks back out and heads back to his little post over
He
here.
gets money delivered to his room? The fuck? What kind of room service can we
Maybe
order?
he's the manager.
Yeah. He only has one bag of cred sticks at home.
Let's see.
So, do we have a hunch as to what this guy could be doing?
I mean, my guess is it has something to do with the Empire, but that's just a very, very loose guess.
Yeah,
because we
could
know the
be.
Hutt's allied with the Empire, right? Or working.
He's
with
working with them. I wouldn't say allied, but they are working together in something
Allies
called
of-
Project Sarlacc.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to
So
figure.
this-
We just need to get information on it. We don't need to stop it. We just need to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this guy could be the key to figuring that out, or he could be totally unrelated.
Well, because we haven't heard anything about Project Sarlacc the whole time we're here, right?
No, we're also kind of like newcomers, so they wouldn't
Yeah.
spill the
we've been
beans
here
on their
for what?
profitable thing with the Empire.
We've been here for like a week now.
Couple days,
Okay.
not in a week. I don't know. Has it been a week?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably been like a week. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys have done a lot of, a good amount of drinking, and some of you, I'm sure, have done some good hut drugs there at court with
Yeah.
Darga.
Or reading books.
I do morphine.
Pass out.
Makes me feel
Like the
normal.
party.
I guess, yeah, after a week, if we haven't seen hide nor hair from anything Empire-like, I guess it's time to start poking our noses where it doesn't belong. By we, I mean...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good way to approach this guy. Or just get some information about him.
Well, I have an idea.
We could pretend to be the help.
I'm gonna go knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock.
Turn that shit down.
Oh,
Greetings.
hello.
Is that Nemoidian opera I hear? Been ages since I've heard anyone play such beautiful music here.
Yes, you recognize the voice of the once great Radapavi.
Ah, I didn't know someone had such delicious taste. Named
Delicious
Cicatrix.
music. Oh, well. A fan of Nemoidian opera, then.
Yeah, he's got that thing where he tastes sound.
Yeah, Spritaki's taste sound.
Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I just, been hanging around here for about a week. I figured,
Oh.
someone else that finally enjoys music that isn't, whatever that jizz player was playing all day.
Oh, yes. Now you understand why I sort of hang out down here.
Didn't catch
The
your
court
name.
holds... Oh, me? I'm Gome.
Ah. Are you a guest of the Huts, like I am, or are you something more?
No, you could call me his accountant, I guess. I work on the spreadsheet. And he motions to this screen that he has at this desk, and it looks like essentially a ledger. And you can see maybe next to the computer, there's that plastic bag of cred sticks, and he's started doing some amount of tallying amounts.
Ah, the money man. So you're the most important person in this whole operation.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'd rather be your friend than your enemy.
I mean, yeah, they say, don't get on the wrong side of the dude with the money, but I just would prefer to be left alone, do my job. The food is all right, and the pay is all right. And honestly, I don't really have anything better to do.
Well,
And I'm relatively safe, here in a otherwise seemingly dangerous galaxy. What is your name? You're Cicatrix, you said, yes?
Yeah. We've been looking for work for the huts. To make some
Oh,
money. You
more
know
than
how
a
it
guest,
is.
a potential employee.
That's the hopeful.
Well, if it comes to it, enjoy onboarding. At least working for the hut won't require any official Empire paperwork.
Yeah. Well, the
Yes,
Empire, that's strange that you bring that up. I've
no
heard a
Zodiac
rumor.
2 form required. No 2 forms of Imperial ID required here.
Yeah. Why do you bring up the
Uh,
Empire? I heard that
oh
there might
yeah.
be a lucrative deal with the Empire.
Uh, I mean, I. What have you heard?
Not much. Very, very little. I mean, I just want to get my finger in any pot. Once you start working, getting good with the hut, you're good for life. You know how it is.
Well, I mean, the hut has large fingers. It is hard to share a pot with a hut finger.
Oh,
I
but
think that's a
anything he'll give
saying on
me.
someone's world somewhere. I don't know. You're trying to be quite charming here, Cicatrix. I want you to roll a charisma check for me.
Would that
Persuasion.
be persuasion? Perfect.
A persuasion check to try to get on to try to see how you're doing for getting on this guy's good side.
18.
Oh, right in his bed.
Right on his head on my screen.
Um, yeah, so you just, I mean, we have dealings in the Empire. I mean, it's hard not to. They're the biggest game in town, and we have things to sell that the Empire wants to buy. And boy, are they willing to pay a lot of money for it. So,
That's just strange. I figured the Empire would just take what they wanted.
oh no, the Empire has a lot of guns, but not a lot of brains. So, it's preferred that if you're running something and the Empire shows up and wants a cut, they're willing to flex, the tax dollars of of their various constituent planets to persuade to have the other forces, the guilds or the huts,
They're not
supply
buying drugs,
services.
are they? That'd be really
Oh
strange.
God, no! I mean, I'm sure they are, but not from us. No, we sell them gas. Yeah,
Gas.
I'm sure you know. I mean, after the Clone Wars, Darga took over the Tibiana gas smuggling ring after its leader was slain by the Separatist mercenaries. You know, maybe you've heard of it is not the most known planet, but Tibiana gas, the largest supply of it comes from Bespin. It's a large gas giant, in a mid-core system.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna,
he
I'm gonna
took over the
pretend to be
ring.
like it's all going over my head like I'm an idiot. Oh,
He's going,
sounds
he owns this gas ring. The Empire all of a sudden very interested in Tibiana gas. God knows why. I mean, obviously, they need this gas to make, ammunition for their blasters so they can keep blasting away. But God, they've been running us ragged. Trying to produce enough for them, and the quantities they keep requesting keep going up and up and up, and I mean, and then it's my fortunate job to have to figure out how to launder all this goddamn money. And so you can see, it is a little bit of the food, a little bit of the opera, and a little bit of the peace and quiet that make it possible for me to stay concentrated on the task at hand.
well. I'll get out of your hair, but if you need any help, feel free to ask. Like I said,
I
always
mean,
get it on the good side.
are you good with numbers? Did you
I
study
dabble.
accounting or perhaps hmm, have experience in finance or economics?
I'm pretty good with numbers.
Oh, I will keep you in mind, Cicatrix. I hope that your stay with Darga is fruitful in some way that, you find beneficial. And if you ever need a place to come get away from it all, well, if the music is playing, I'm here.
Good to know. I'll take my leave. Now I know
Strangely
when he won't be
pleasant.
in his room, I can go fucking
Yeah.
steal everything out of there.
What'd you find out?
I'll wait until we're in our fucking room. But even then, I probably would. I don't know if I want to save it out loud. Like, 'cause I
Place
bet
is
the rooms are
bugged.
bugged.
We could create an
We'll wait
elaborate
for.
form of semaphore.
I think Lynn can do a mental thing, right? Can you communicate mentally? Is that like a thing you can do?
There probably is. I don't think I took that spell yet, though.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Ability.
Well,
whatever,
let's get back to
4-star.
well, where would be a better place to do it? The room? Probably the room.
I bet the what's it? The
I mean, can we check for
atrium.
bugs when we go back to the room?
Yeah, we definitely should. Before we start talking about our actual mission.
I bet the bird habitat's not bugged.
Yeah, let's go back there.
Yeah, we
Shit,
just
they're
looked at
they're swooping. They're swooping.
Talk fast.
Oh wait, I don't. Do I still have my jammer? I bet I do. Put down my comms jammer real quick.
Not the worst idea.
I do
Yeah.
still have my comms jammer. I could just use that while we're talking and then just turn
And
it
then
back on.
everyone's Wi-Fi goes out.
Uh-huh.
Damn it!
Hey, is somebody using the microwave?
You guys are all up in your
Yeah.
respective rooms.
So can we check for bugs? Is that like a thing we can do?
Sure.
What would that be?
I'll check.
That'd be investigation.
Well, the same thing you would use to check for traps, I assume. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Perception?
Perception. Investigation.
I would say investigation.
Yeah, I'm good at
Okay.
that.
I will also.
So you're actively looking. You know.
Well, I rolled like shit, so good luck, everybody.
All right, place isn't bugged.
I would be checking as well. So that's a 17 for me.
That's much better.
Can I just sort of like in the act of looking around, can I give whoever has not rolled yet guidance?
It'd pretty
Sure.
much just be those two. Or three, whatever.
You can also give yourself guidance, Ruvia.
Somehow did not realize that.
Yeah.
My hand
Credit
can
forgets
touch
to give
anything
himself
but
guidance all the
themselves.
time. Yeah.
All the time. Just give myself a little pep talk. You got this. You're good at finding things. Sounds like our highest was a 16.
Oh, did you not roll with? Oh, you did. Okay.
I rolled
Our
a
highest
12,
so far
you
was
would
a
be
17.
for,
Gotcha.
uh,
You do not find any bugs or traps.
Okay. You find a landmine.
there is a pit trap.
Swinging blades.
In the
a
bedroom.
trebuchet is in the room, and you didn't notice until now. I tell the group what I found out, and I wonder if that's enough.
Well, we definitely have a location.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
have
smuggling ring is based on Bespin.
Bespin.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they get the product from. So they're getting it from there. The huts are getting it, and
But our mission
middlemen
isn't
get
to like destroy it; it's to figure it out and report what we know
Yeah.
when we find
Yeah.
out. So my thought is we need to steal something from the accountant's room.
Yeah,
then
we
get the
need
fuck outta
a
here.
ledger or to make a copy of a log or something.
Yeah, copy.
Man,
Where's
too
their
bad none of us
fax
can pick
machine?
locks.
You can pick locks. Thankfully.
He doesn't need to. He's got a universal remote.
Oh god, that's right.
I can only do it once, and then once a day.
Okay.
But then
Oh,
I
we can
can
wait.
pick locks and do that stuff as well, and hack.
Because I did bring a couple of extra data cards, so we don't have to steal it. We can just make a copy if we can get access to
I think
the
I
terminal.
have some too. I think I have those too. Yeah, I have 5 data cards. So it came with being a scholar.
Good. If only I'd known, I wouldn't waste the credits. That's
They're
fine.
not that expensive. They're like credit each or something.
I will never financially recover from this.
Mhm.
I saw off your arm to sell it to make money for you.
So you guys are sitting in your area here, talking about the blue
Yeah.
man.
In hushed voices,
Mhm.
I would say. Even though we haven't found anything, I would still want to not be loud enough.
I can't control the volume of my voice. I'm yelling. I'm loud when I'm
It's
meaning to be quiet, and quiet when I mean to be loud.
It's an hour or two after you have left court and things are getting quiet throughout when there is a knock at your door.
Oh god, not again.
We
You
just pat.
you feel like you hear like a metallic rapping. Chink 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 chink. Hello, it is I, 6-6. May I come in and join you in
Sure.
your?
We're just
Please, I will close the door.
My hand is on my blaster.
Welcome
you
to
wearing
our
like an
humble
explosive
abode.
vest.
We
Yeah,
do
the
hope
droid
that
just
you
shows
are
up.
finding your room satisfactory,
We're having a sleepover.
but I have not come on behalf of Darga.
What's that name?
I have
Eyebrow.
not come here on behalf of Darga. I have come here on behalf of my true master, Switch.
Oh Jesus.
Dun dun dun.
He has told me that he is familiar with you. Is this true?
Tell you that we
Maybe.
want space.
We've done dealings with Switch in the past.
Well, that is excellent news. I have come to convey a small piece of information on his behalf.
Can I do an insight check to make sure he's not lying?
Sure. With disadvantage because of the droid's flat affect.
Okay, then I'll have to roll twice.
Are
One.
droids even allowed to lie?
18.
Yeah, we can lie.
23.
To the best of your knowledge, he is not lying.
Okay.
I
I'll
have
be a
been
little less.
monitoring communications leaving Darga's palace, and it seems that someone inside of the palace has been transmitting information to the Empire while Darga sleeps, and receiving instructions in return. I have been sending these same messages to Switch, but he has been unable to break their encryption. He has ordered me to turn those encrypted transmissions over to you via this file, and he like holds out this like uh you it's like a data stick essentially,
Okay, I take it.
Okay.
and he hopes that you may find it useful or be able to find out more about what is on them. And he, in turn, is hoping that if you are able to break the encryption, that you share what information is found with him.
Oh, he's always done right by us, so don't see why not.
This concludes what I have been asked to do. I will now exit. Thank you.
Okay, I put the data stick into my data pad and attempt to decrypt it.
Ruvia opens the door and runs out after the droid.
You know, give him a
Wait,
hug.
wait.
Yes?
The blue Duros downstairs.
Yes.
You know
The
anything?
one called Gome.
The one called Go. Do you know anything of his schedule?
Schedule?
His appointments. Do you
He keeps no appointments.
know?
No. He prefers to be in his room. Everything that he needs or requires is brought to him. I assume, being a flesh person, he must take dumps occasionally. And his room is not outfitted for this, so I assume that he must have an appointment with the toilet at least twice a day, depending on what he eats.
Or a bucket.
Or
Jesus.
thank you, thank you, 6. You've been most helpful.
Yes. Hello. May I ask you? I am unfamiliar with the digestive requirements of a Sarian. Do you take dumps twice a day?
They store it in their forehead and release it at
I-
the end of the day.
Is the dump stored at the forehead?
She gives K6 just like a withering look and turns around.
Tit for
Well-
tat. How could you not pay it back?
Okay.
Well, got some bad news. Apparently, this guy never leaves his room. Cicatrix, did you get a sense of anything that might draw him out?
Does
Well,
he use
of course,
the
beyond
lavatory,
taking a
or
dump
as we
twice a day.
droids say, take a dump?
I mean, we just need someone to tell him that the hut wishes to speak with him, and he will leave the room.
And what happens when the hut has nothing to say to him?
Well, we just need to get a reason for the hut to speak with him.
We could
Or-
Find
just
some
wait until
evidence.
he takes a dump.
Maybe something suspicious. Maybe something that the hut needs to question his loyalty.
Hear me out. Maybe I just have dumps on the brain, but if he gets all of his food delivered to him, is there some way that we can, I don't know, ensure that he would be indisposed for some length of
You
time?
mean poison his food?
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds
Laxatives.
so gauche.
The other option is one of you two ladies could attempt to seduce him in the bathroom while we rummage in his room.
If
like
history
my idea
dictates, the
better.
only person we've confirmed he has a good time with is you.
I mean, I'll honeypot. Wouldn't be the first time.
Perhaps
Well,
merely
time to take one for the
having
team.
bathroom talk would suffice and buy enough time.
Can you give me any information on Nemoidian opera? I don't know a damn thing about Nemoidian opera.
James,
Yeah,
are you still there? I have not heard your voice in 15 minutes.
I should still be here.
You're
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
here.
Okay.
There.
I'm just
He
on
exists.
push to talk. I've been saying stuff. I just don't know if I'm quiet or something.
Oh, this is the first time we've heard you, bro.
Yeah. I was afraid of that. I thought maybe you were muted and didn't know it or something.
No, I've been. I said bucket. I think, or in a bucket.
Yeah, I heard bucket.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. That's on us. We could distract him or keep him in the toilet for an extended period of time while we raid his room.
I was gonna say, give him a ton of laxatives in his food.
That's also an idea. We just got to figure out his food.
Cicatrix, did he have an obvious lock mechanism on his door? We might need to procure the key.
Did I notice anything about the door?
Did you notice anything about the? No, it seems like a pretty it seems like the same kind of door that your room has. Like it looks like it has a pretty simple lock on it, if need be, but it's not
Okay.
not a high tech lock at all.
It's like a
Well-
skeleton key.
I could definitely open it, I'm pretty sure. So it's not that big of an issue.
Right. So, poison his food, Cicatrix distracts, pick lock, raid room.
Do we have poison?
Actually, the real big brain move is two of us go into the bathrooms and block both the doors. So that way
Yeah,
he has to go somewhere else. It's far away.
There are
How many
bathrooms on this
lavatories
level.
are in this?
Out of
domicile?
order.
Well, just the farther away the better, right? Like
Yeah.
like
no,
I heard the
exactly.
opera from the bathroom, which means if he's in that bathroom, he might hear someone rummaging in his room. Whereas
Excellent.
the farther away we make him go, the better.
Yeah.
Excellent strategy.
You know that the bathroom you have been using is right here.
We could also lock that one. He just shits himself in the hall.
I mean, This one
It's
might
a
be
big
far enough
when he
away
palace.
rushes
too.
There
back
should
to his
be
room for a change of
lavatories.
clothes.
Well, here's the strategy: we lock both those bathrooms, right? So that way he has to run up here and use this one. When he goes inside, we lock him in here.
Yep, just like short out the door.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
technical malfunction. Have 6-6 come fix it and be profusely apologetic.
yeah,
Hmm.
these are ideas. Or we can just
I
kill him.
like the way you scheme.
Well, we don't want to leave a trail, if possible.
Yeah,
Stealth
it might
was
be
the
hard to get
key.
away with.
Or like I said, we could just kill him.
Before we enact this plan, we should have an escape plan if anything goes wrong. Should
Yeah,
we
agreed.
have an access for the main exit and other exits?
I believe there's only one way in and out.
Is this
well, maybe not. There's
underground?
like
Well,
we
the
are
we-
main
right
we-
by the
entrance.
front door.
Actually, there is an exit in the observatory that what's her face got out of.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that might be our best way out if we need to sneak the fuck out. Personally, I
That's-
think once we get the information from the accountant's room, we should just leave. We shouldn't stick around any longer. And it's not like we're going to come back, you know.
Yes. Maybe if eyes go on us, ask for some sort of job opportunity and then leave on said
Well,
job.
The big thing is if the accountant notices anything's up, he's going to tell the hut, and the hut is going to check every single guest, and we'll probably be at the top of that list. So, and all it takes is them to find even a hint of anything, we don't want to be here. And so we'll just leave, and I think that's a good plan. As soon as we get the information, we just immediately leave, and we go out the observatory hole that we found, which it might be sealed now. So I don't know. Maybe that's not the right move.
I mean,
Maybe.
leaving if all goes according to plan, leaving under normal circumstances out the front door is our best bet.
Well, we're not allowed to leave until we get a
Right.
job. So
Right.
maybe
If
the move is we wait until the hut gives us work, and then we enact our plan.
So I will remind you that you have 50% of the information you need at this time.
Yeah.
You have been
Okay.
tasked by Vesh to learn what Dark at the Hut is trading.
Gas.
What you don't know is how that relates to the Sarlacc project.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was hoping we would find in the accountant room.
Yeah, it seems
But-
like the paperwork is the way to go.
But it's entirely possible that Project Sarlacc has nothing to do with what Dargoff's trading. It could be an entire another thing.
Yeah, potentially, but
Because
Like,
someone here
or-
is a spy for the Empire, and my bet is the Nemoidian right hand of Darga. That's my guess.
It seems like the obvious choice. Maybe it's a red herring, but yeah.
It's definitely suspect number one.
I mean,
Yeah,
is it based
for-
on
yeah,
any
for sure.
evidence, or is it just
Yeah.
a hunch?
Just a hunch.
So maybe we put this on the hold.
But it's also possible that the Duros, the Dome, doesn't have all the information. Like he knows they're selling gas, but not like for what.
Yeah,
Not the
then you
incriminating deets.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Well, it's the only
But
lead that
we
we have
won't-
so far.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
won't know until we see what post-it notes are stuck on his monitor.
yeah.
So
I mean, I could just hang out in there.
Not being
You seem to
files,
like me for
so-
some reason.
Well, I mean,
The other option is we could just lay low and see what else falls in our lap. There's no ticking clock at the moment.
Yeah,
is
we were
correct.
we were handed a lead.
I mean, like we looked into it, right? Like, so we got we got information from it.
mhm.
So now
Yep,
we just need to
no,
figure out
you're
what
not wrong.
Project Sarlacc is, and I'm gonna guess that Dargoth doesn't know what that is either. So
I did interrupt you, Cicatrix. You had taken the data stick and plugged it into your data pad. And I
mhm.
think you were going to make a technology check to see if you could decrypt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the best at technology. So I will attempt to.
There is a DC for this. It's quite high, so I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
might do.
figured.
Take
If
some
the robot
guidance.
couldn't do it.
Okay, you have guidance.
Okay. This is plus
Like,
a D4.
oh, it's his name.
On 4.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh,
25.
shit.
Oh,
It was DC 25. I shit
yes,
you
it
not.
was.
I told you I got a knack for these things. I'm just hitting the data pad.
So your check decrypts the file and retrieves the contents of the message.
Oh, hell yes. Shortcut.
It reveals that late at night, none other than the hut's major domo,
Oh my god.
Igran Demos, has been contacting an Imperial communications relay somewhere in this sector. You can't be certain from the decryption who it is that he's communicating with, but you know that Demos has been transmitting information about Darga's dealings, particularly his slave trading on a regular basis. The most recent communication specifically mentions that the slavers that Darga has been dealing with are unhappy with merchandise. Additionally, several messages mention the prisoner, but provide no further details.
I think we
Interesting.
need to find this prisoner.
Would you be sharing this with other people?
Oh yeah, I would share it with all 4 of you.
He's like, yeah, I can't read.
Actually, I
in my
wouldn't show it
head
to
half this
Bax. I was
out
specifically like angle
What
it.
the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding.
Why you single that?
Not in a rude way, but like I just don't treat you like a human. So,
Is this
There's another droid you shared it with.
well, he's in between 2 humans, so he gets to see it.
loud.
It's just convenience. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Yeah, I would share it with my entire group. So,
Is this
wouldn't-
at the request of Darga, or does this seem to be like he's going behind Darga's
This
back?
seems like he's going behind his back because he does it
So-
specifically when Dargoth is asleep.
I mean, he's working. It's specifically with an Imperial, but there's nothing blatant about it being Project
Yeah.
Sarlacc.
I was wondering if maybe giving this information directly to Dargath would actually, one, boost our reputation here, and also fuck the Empire a little bit.
I'd say let's hold on to that ace.
Yeah,
That seems like something that is a trump card that we shouldn't just,
I will make a copy of it on one of my data. Actually, I'll make 2 copies of it. I'll give one to Bax, and actually, I'll take one of you Bax's data cards. You can use your own,
All right, fine.
and I will make a copy of this data. So if I end up giving it to the hut, I still have a copy, and Bax still has a copy. So
Okay.
we've kind of covered all our bases. You know,
What do we title this, Mike?
Titled
Imperial
the
data.
it seems to be a set of communications that Demos has sent to an Imperial communications relay. What you don't have is who he's communicating with and what they might be communicating back.
Okay. Do we have? You said in the sector. When you say sector, you mean like this part of the galaxy?
This part of the galaxy, there is so it's pinging off that relay,
Which relay?
but where there's an Imperial communications relay in this galaxy or in this sector, so it could be going anywhere else in the galaxy. You're not really
So,
sure.
Do we have the location of that through this data card?
No.
Does this data card showcase sort of regularity? Is there any sort of schedule with which Demos is reaching out?
There's not a steady cadence. It just appears that these are being sent
Oh,
at night.
and I forward the data to Switch.
Yeah, he's earned his
Yeah.
payment.
Yeah, which you can do through the data pad that I think Bax has.
Someone has it.
I don't have it.
So I think Bax has the data pad that has the Switch stuff on
One
it.
of us does. So I submit it as well. So
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah, one of us
oh,
has it.
he's gonna be real pissed. He's like, okay, I couldn't hack this thing. All right, give it to these idiots. They'll figure it out. Bing. What?
Yeah,
In 5
it wasn't
minutes.
that
How
hard.
the fuck did they do that?
Wasn't that hard, man? I don't understand.
Okay, you
I
guys.
just blew on it.
You guys have a chance to go to sleep. I don't. You guys haven't necessarily. I don't think you guys have really used much power today.
I
I
mean, I've
haven't.
used 3 spells.
But are you guys doing the sharing of the room again?
I'll
Yeah,
go in
I
my
can-
room because I'm an asshole
I have
Yeah.
and
no
I
sense
like
of-
having my own big bed. And I don't really feel worried now. But like, basically, if someone asks me to leave the room, I'm gonna fucking get everyone.
Yeah, tell him to kick rock.
Okay.
All
Is
right,
everybody else
I can
sleeping
go. Like,
together?
I'll go power down in the corner.
Yeah. Lynn would caution Cicatrix not to, yeah,
Cicatrix,
put
I
himself
can
in a
go power
vulnerable
off in the
position like
corner
that. But
If
I'm never vulnerable. But also, I need to, it also, we can't look weak and we also can't look.
yeah, well, that's why I
Suspicious,
suggested
so.
myself. I'm a droid.
I'm the leader. I deserve the big bed.
Fine. Beer.
You're the what?
I'm the leader.
Since fucking when? Guns.
I don't sit around here and take orders from you guys. There's a lot of orders from me coming. I don't know if you've noticed. I tell you guys to fire, and then guess what you do?
Yeah. True motives are revealed.
Hey, I have not faked what I am.
Cicatrix and friends. God damn it.
Well, I'm
Same
an evil
show,
guy.
different cast,
Yep.
baby.
All right. Cool.
Cicatrix and companions.
Cicatrix and company.
Cicatrix and motherfucker. All right. Well,
so
Oh.
long rest?
Yeah, long
That's
rest.
happening? All right.
does it get interrupted?
You
Well,
betcha.
I swear to God.
Well, some people have weird dreams. Not me. My dreams are totally tame and not fucked up in any way.
Oh, we are having another dream sequence. It's just me. It's like ones and zeros.
The Matrix.
It's that Garfield video you sent me earlier today. That's all you get.
I keep dreaming of this orange cat that keeps getting more and more pixelated.
Why does he keep taking John's pipe? I don't understand. A cat shouldn't smoke anyways.
Who is this John? I have so
Why
many
is he the
questions.
beta male
I have
cuck?
all these. Only blatant murder silences these dreams.
Coro. Lynn Coro.
Who's there?
I need your help.
Where are you?
I am in the same building that you are in,
Calls coming from inside
but
the
I
house.
don't have access to my physical form. Something has happened. They have kept me like this for a long while. I'm going to try to show you something. And like you get like a flash.
For your eyes, kids. A bed and a door.
Did you see it? You need to find me and get me out of here. I can help you. I can train you.
What? Who are you?
My name is Denia. I am a Jedi Master.
What?
But I am some kind of prisoner. And I need your help. Find me and get me out of here.
I'll do what I can.
But right now, You are the one that needs help. Wake up, Lynn. Your life is in danger.
Bolts upright in a cold sweat. No, not the birds again.
Cut them.
I told you we should have killed this bitch.
Lynn, you wake up, and there is a shadowy form that has moved in silence, that is drawing a blaster to aim at you, and a different one has drawn another blaster and is aiming it at Ruvia. You can hear a shuffling sound in the hall as your adrenaline kicks in, your training starts to take over, and your senses are picking up more. You know that there are more. There's likely, if there's two here, there might be one with cicatrix. There's more in the hallway. What do you do?
Wait, is it like initiative time? Do I get to
Depends on how
actually
you act.
act?
You have like you have been thrown from like like dead asleep to the front of your mind where you're conscious from like what just happened.
Yeah, immediately jump up and try to cut down these attackers.
Okay, so you get up and
I'll just shout Ruvia's name to wake her up.
Okay, and that'll be enough for the droids too. So we
Presumably.
will roll ourselves some initiative. All right.
I knew these jerks were bad
And then
news.
once we're done with initiative here, I'm gonna hop and grab another drink because this combat may take a while.
Nah.
Okay. I will get the log out here. See what you guys have rolled.
Flow chart is up.
The flow chart has been
Has
activated.
the I'm assuming the long rest has not gone off yet?
No.
No.
So in that case, I've still got force intuition, so my initiative roll will be +5 instead of 2.
I assume this would be definitely beyond the 8 hours that my battle precognition was active.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yes, that would be true.
My
Unless I would have
preparedness is
cast
still
it
up.
again in the evening. It feels cheap to retcon that, but I didn't use any other force points. That's okay. We'll see how this goes.
I got a 14.
Ooh, nice.
19.
Very good.
Okay, so perfect 19.
Do you see?
Do you
Okay. I'm so bored.
I'm so bored.
Okay, I think I got the right order on everybody here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So first up will be Corn Assassin, who's drawing a blaster pistol and is aiming it at Ruvia. So I'm gonna go grab a drink. If anybody else wants to take this opportunity to grab a
Yeah, I'm
quick
gonna
drink,
step
not
away for a
a
second.
full break, but just a quick drink swap. Now's the chance.
Do you see? All right. Yes. Oh, I'm so bored. No.
And I would like to throw a big shout out to tonight's sponsor of the stream,
Cerveza Crystal.
Cerveza Cristal.
What's the actual sponsor?
Cerveza Crystal.
Oh, did you actually get one?
No.
Oh,
Uh,
I've been looking.
let's see. All right, let's see. I've marked these guys as their real life stuff. Okay. So, Ruvia, are you back? Ruvia?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the bad news.
Hmm.
The assassin who is attacking you has a trait called Assassinate,
Oh my god.
Aha.
where they get advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken its turn. Same as 5e. And he hit the assassin scores against that surprised creature is a critical hit. So the good news is that they are performing a ranged attack against you, who is prone. So it is a straight roll.
All right.
Okay. We're going to kick this combat off with a very important blaster pistol roll. Does a 13 beat your armor class?
A 13 does not.
13 does not. You scoot in the bed, like just over, and the bolt, like the blaster bolt, just goes like straight into the mattress. Maybe there's like a puff of feathers as the blaster strikes strikes the bed. Let's see. Do they have multi attack? No. Okay. They are going to move into melee range of you, so they'll like get up, start climbing the
little ladder, on
bunk
the side of the
ladder,
bunk
yeah.
bed.
But Ruvia, you are up next.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. She rolls to the side. And in doing so, grabs her sword and swings out at this guy who's approaching the bed.
Okay. So you're attacking from prone, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
You
I would
should-
love. Does that
Wait,
put me
why?
in disadvantage?
Because
Yes.
she's laying down.
Can't she just get up and
I
then do
suppose I
that?
could stand up
Yep.
first. Yeah, I'll stand up first and then swing.
Yeah, you gotta get out of bed to fight.
Right? Not gonna take this lying
She's in her
down.
jammies with like her long like cap on and stuff. Extra long
An
cap.
extra long nightcap. Where are you? There we go. With the tech blade. Oof.
Oof. Indeed.
10's not gonna do it.
10 is not going to do it.
On the plus side, when you miss with a weapon attack on your turn, you can use your bonus action to repeat the attack against the same target. Ideal of the duelist. So I'm gonna repeat the attack.
Okay.
Awesome.
Is this your vibro something?
The tech blade, yeah. Let's try that again. 13?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. 2 swings, 2 misses.
All
and
disappointment.
Yep, all disappointment.
Okay. Anything else for you? Okay.
She'll shout at the robots just in case they
Didn't hear Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, Lynn, you're up.
All right. I will spring from my bed to see what was the matter. Throw open the sash and something stab this guy with a lightsaber. Maybe do cool like sideways flippy thing while I roll off the side of the bed and activate the lightsaber.
Nope, Star Wars kid.
Slip on a towel that somebody left on the floor. All right, we'll activate. Use my action to activate Saber Storm. I think. Yeah. Okay, so that gives me an AC bonus. And I get to try to slash this guy with it. All right. Hacha. Where's the void? Be free. Fuck.
He's doing
Nay.
great.
Oh,
Oh, that's such a good picture of Corian.
I could.
Here we go. That's probably what these guys
Hang
look
on,
like
I
too.
think
Yep. That is what they look like.
That's pretty good.
pretty cool. Hang on, I really don't want to mess with this. I'm gonna use my Defiant trait to add a D4 to the roll.
Okay. Is that like once per combat, or do you have a certain number of those?
Once per short or long rest. Yeah.
Damn it, Ruvia! I just remembered that I have fate points to spend, and I could have given myself advantage anyways
oh
on the roll
no.
against you. God. Okay, so you're saying that your roll is now a 16, Kai?
Yeah.
Okay, 16 does hit.
Hooray!
If it helps, I forgot an ability that might have helped me hit the guy too. So we're even.
We're on a roll.
You're on a roll. Okay. Saber slash. God damn it. Well, can't
All right,
do anything about that.
minimum damage.
Yep. I think that's probably. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and then I, as a bonus action, right, is activating Saber Storm as an action. Okay, so as a bonus action, I cast Sanctuary on myself.
You can cast Sanctuary as a bonus action?
It is
Yeah.
a bonus action in this
Nice.
and 5th edition.
Okay. So now people must succeed a wisdom save to attack you, correct?
Yep,
Okay. All right. Is that it for you, Lynn?
it is.
Cicatrix, you lucky bastard, and you're rolling.
Hmm.
You were the other one that was going to get fucking assassinated right here.
I fire my gun from under the covers in a cool fucking way. Like in a Greedo Han situation.
That's awesome.
Where's the void? I don't want to fuck this up. This is where I need to roll a 20 because that'd be the coolest shit. Well,
Man.
Does it count as being prone?
A lot of middling rolls.
Yeah, are you gonna like sit up to do it?
I mean, oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I
'Cause
stand up, but you know, it's cooler the way I said it.
Maybe for flavored, he
Yeah,
sits
for
up. so
flavor,
he's
I
not
do it that
actually laying
way,
down.
but for gameplay purposes, I'll stand and still miss. It's not very fun for me. I will then. I gotta remove the bullet from my gun. I will then use my bonus action, which I should have done first, to use. What's it called? God, I'll never remember the names of this shit, I swear. Critical analysis on him. And then I will.
Crit
Yeah.
anal. Yes, of course.
And anal. I'll use half of my movement, which is 15, and you go over to the side.
I'm over here now, dummy.
Yeah.
All right. So does
I like the
the
idea that he sleeps with a loaded revolver.
as do
I mean, have you met my character? He seems like a psychopath that
Right.
would do that.
It's just like a very Frank Reynolds move.
Yeah. Anyways, it started blasting.
Okay. Let's see here. Boo. Scoot.
I am worried that this Iron Ring Wookiee is also in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a slave in the hall, which is weird.
Question mark?
We don't
Yeah.
question their tactics.
Oh, sorry. I should put her in the. I didn't add her to the.
Initiative.
Oh, I did. Okay, she's in there. All right.
Turns out being in
This Quarren goes Jedi, and this like cloud of black smoke starts to emit from underneath his tentacles
Ew.
and spreads throughout the room very fast. Lynn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that from his mouth?
Wizards are pretty good at those, right?
Yeah. His tentacle mouth.
Should
Okay.
be.
Con save. Nope.
Wow, get fucked.
Okay, Lynn. Until the end of this Quarren's next turn, you are blinded as this like black inky discharge.
My eyes.
Essentially, he's a squid who has ink clouded out of fear that you have just drawn a fearsome weapon, and he will withdraw. And I don't think you get an AOO if you're blind.
No,
No.
you gotta be able to see him.
Yeah. So he is going to run to here.
She would probably try to like blindly swing, but just miss.
And then it is going to try to take an let's see, is it? No, that is an action. So he can't take the assassinate action. So it will leave the room.
Well, I'm worried about this whole Jedi thing.
Well, was
Bax-
that Quarian the one that was injured?
Yes.
Okay.
That Corian is the only one who has taken damage thus far.
Having powered up and seeing this and understanding the importance of stopping anyone who knows of a Jedi companion, Bax takes a step out and begins subroutines. We're going to use a tech point and a bonus action to target lock that that Quarian, that assassin, the one that's injured and running away.
Yep.
So that's a plus D6 extra damage. It gets no cover. We are also, for no action, going to mark that as my Ranger's Quarry. And then we're getting into it. So that's going to be a D20 plus a D4 plus 7. All right. I'm assuming a 30 is going to hit.
Yep.
All right. So.
At least one of us can aim.
All right. So that's going to be advantage. So I'm just going to roll 2d8s and take whatever the highest is. We're just going to take the 8. Plus a d4, plus a d8 for Colossus Slayer, plus a d6 for target lock, plus 4. So 8. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage.
Do you want to describe your kill as you blast a fucking hole in this Quarren or whatever you want to call him?
So Bax powers up and sees the thing mutter under its tongue, "Rah, rah, rah, Jedi," and seem to run out. And Bax just turns immediately and fires one shot straight through its back and out its chest, and dropping it cold. You can hear
imagine
if a
being
droid
that
could
shocked.
whisper under its breath, "Secret retained."
Hmm.
All right, Bax. Anything else for you?
Seeing, walking out and opening. What do I see outside as I drop this? I see the Wookiee and a slave. Question.
Yeah.
Are they like acting in a hostile manner?
Yes, it looks like they are sort of. They had been waiting for the assassins to do their job, and are here to help mop up anything that the assassins can't handle.
Okay. Upon seeing this, Bax is going to duck back into the corner, taking cover,
Okay.
and that will end his turn. And I will mark off one more blaster bolt.
All right. The assassin that is in Cicatrix's room takes aim at Cicatrix. Let's see here. With
It's close quarters fighting in it.
their blaster pistol. Let's see here.
There's distance between us.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Okay, let's see here. So that is 6 plus. Okay. 12. 14 points of energy damage.
Oh shit.
I'm down to 20.
And like seeing that like you're now wounded, it moves in as it, and like reaches its free hand down to grab a blade.
Well, fuck you, man.
But it only has
I'll
one
still say
action.
fuck
So,
you, man.
yeah.
Was the gun it shot him with like a flintlock, like single
Plug.
It's a powder butt pistol.
boom? And then just huge cloud of black smoke.
Let's see here. The Wookiee turns, looking into the room, sees Ruvia standing on the top bunk, and
Goes after the tallest target.
goes after the tallest target.
He's like,
Yes.
that's not safe.
I never got to do this back home. Ah.
No more Sarens jumping on the bed. So okay. Okay, it's another natural 9, so I'm guessing a 13 is still not going to do anything against your armor class.
Nope.
So that will be his action. So he will have shot, and then he's gonna move. Maybe surveying the room, stepping across, and then let's see here. Can he make it all the way to here? Yeah. Okay. K6.
Okay, has the assassin in the room with Bax and I, has he attacked someone on the bed and then they left, or?
Yeah, Ruvi is on that top bunk. If you scoot your green indicator up, you'll see her standing on the top of the bed. The other Quarren has left the room and then got shot in the back by Vax. Mercilessly.
no witnesses.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and run up in rage and then punch him in the head.
Shove him into a locker.
Handsome.
I was gonna
Take
say
his
I
lunch
was
money.
gonna do like a cool trip him or something. And I'm like, well, but I want to rage and I can't do both.
There we go.
That's a hit. Yeah. Okay. 8 unarmed strike damage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do 2 more punches.
Okay. Miss.
I'm pretty sure this one is at a -2 disadvantage, so it would be like 12 there.
Miss.
All right, not disadvantage, but okay. That's it. Just gonna run up and punch him.
You get one good punch in, and he manages to sort of parry the other punches. Anything else for you, K6?
Nope. No, sir.
Let's see here. Sorry. Gotta go back to K6. And then down here. Down. Turn around. Okay.
This bitch is going down.
There's the fucking rust bucket who took my bike. She levels a heavy blaster at K6. Rolling a lot of 9s tonight. K6 does a 14 hit your AC.
No.
Nah.
bruh.
Let's see here. She gets 2 shots, so here's the second one here. I'm going to burn a fate point to re-roll this dice. Okay. Does a 17 hit your AC, K6?
Yep.
Okay. That leaves me with 1 fate point for those of you paying attention at home.
I'm not.
Okay. That is 9 energy damage reduced to 4 because you're raging. So you're at 45. He's a tank.
So good.
Okay. Seeing that there are multiple opponents who are up and in combat, this Quern is also going to deploy countermeasures. So Ruvia and K6 roll Constitution saves.
All right.
Come on.
Fail.
Nope. Yep.
Okay. So you are blind until the end of his next turn.
Ooh.
Damn.
There we go.
That.
James is not blind.
A6 is even
Yeah,
better.
blind a robot. They got wipers.
Um,
Don't have eyes, stupid.
the Quern is going to disengage. Go, let's see here, and then here.
So blind until the start of its next turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Ruvia, you are up. You are blind.
Well, shit. Honestly, I feel like even trying to climb down from the top of a bunk bed while blind could be seriously dangerous. So I think we're gonna take the dodge action.
I'm blind. But I'm blind until the beginning of the guy's
End
next
of his
turn.
turn. End of his next turn.
And
And his ass is dead as grass.
And he's dead, so he's never gonna get a next turn. So I'm blind forever, technically.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Yeah.
He would
See,
have.
I
But
think-
he'd be after your turn, so
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just blind for here. So
thought he went first.
yeah, trying to frantically like rub this gunk out of my eyes and face. I try to calm myself, and instead of focusing on empowering like just myself and protecting myself with the sanctuary, which I think has dropped off at this point.
actually-
what was it?
Hmm.
Actually, wait a minute. No, it lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I reach out, trying to like sense my allies in the room with the force, and will give myself, Bax, and K6 valor.
All right, so D4 to hit.
Yeah.
You know I love it, baby.
Okay, let's see. Let's give you. Da-da-da-da.
never me.
You're not in the same room.
You picked that bed. Now you gotta sleep in
You
it. I
did
don't
it.
Now I'm gonna be
Literally.
beaten to death.
You chose to be by yourself. I even offer.
I know.
You give
Yep.
3 people valor.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Can't, even though I'm blind, can I move?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay. I sort of like focus and make my way towards the door.
Use the lightsaber to tell if you're gonna run into something. You're just like
Yeah,
cutting through the wall. Sparks
like
everywhere.
dragging it on the floor.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, I'll just advance.
Got a ring around you and fall through the floor.
Sort
That's
of
our
trying
escape
to,
route.
even though I can't see very well at the moment, trying to imitate the like blind lightsaber training thing,
Yeah.
saber out in front of me.
I guess. it's
Okay,
before,
I think that's it though.
The thing that Han Solo had for some weird fucking reason.
right.
Yeah, how did that get on the ship?
Exactly. It's so weird.
I guess I always assumed that like Kenobi brought it for some
I
reason.
always just thought it was like a droid or a little thing that Han would use, but then it got retconned.
Well, the
into-
helmet's for something else. It just has a
Yeah, it's
shield for
pilot
protect-
blast shield thing.
Yeah.
But I always assumed it's like a training dummy because even Han says like, "Oh, good against remotes." Like, "Oh, it's good for like dodging and practice fire."
Yeah.
Then it gets
I just also
retconned
happened to
being
be
an
the
official thing in the
Yeah.
prequel.
Yeah.
Dumb.
They're like,
I
people
mean,
are
you
gonna
know-
love this, and then like no one thought to like make sense of it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that is my turn.
We're not going down this rabbit hole.
Okay. Cicatrix.
I guess I'll try to punch this asshole. My my fist of punching. And since I have him marked, this is a +3 on it. I believe, right? I'll check that. Yeah, +3. Well, 12. Great.
Miss.
Well. Yeah, that's all I got. So that's my turn. I'm fucked.
Bax.
All right, Bax is going to take a peek outside and see he's going to see Kessra. Would I see or hear Cicatrix getting absolutely wailed on in his room?
I think he's dying with dignity, so no.
He always
Tight-lipped.
was the strong and silent type.
I was really hoping I could stun that asshole.
Right. Well,
But
so
But
I mean, the
maybe
door's open. You would see that.
door's open,
Yeah, the
and
door's
I see
open.
like
There's
fighting
people
in
that
there.
you
and
don't.
this bitch has a knife. You know,
Yeah.
He has
so
a knife, which looks, and I can see the Quarian. He's got like mega cover or whatever for now. Which one looks more dangerous to me? The slave
Probably
or the
the
Quarian
of all the
assassin,
ones
assassin?
that
right?
you can see right now, Kestra. But
Well, of the two murdering my party member.
I mean, the Quarian assassin probably looks
Okay.
the most dangerous, I would say.
We are going to bonus action and move the target lock because, oh, holy shit. I'm fairly certain he's within 90 feet. Let me make sure.
Oh yeah, there's no way he's not.
Yeah, we're good. So he is now marked. He will take the additional damage and he gets no bonus from any cover
Okay.
unless it's, completely hidden. And then we're opening up subroutines. All right. So,
Just switch right into that RoboCop vision.
Yeah,
all right.
pretty
so
much
that's
what I'm
going to
picturing every
be
time.
a
Just
D.
shooting this Quarian right in the penis.
All right. Just zoom right in. It's going to be that fan film where he just keeps shooting all the crooks in the penis. All right. So D4, and I get a D4 from your thing, right, Kai?
To hit, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So this plus 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So 16?
16 does hit.
All right. A little worried there. I rolled under a 10.
Did anybody play the RoboCop game that came out last year?
No, I heard it was actually good for what it was.
Yeah, I
It
saw
is
gameplay.
very
It looked
good.
fun. Best part was paperwork, from what I heard from everyone.
All right. So, and this Quarian has not been injured, correct?
Correct.
D8 plus a D4 plus a D6 for target lock. All right. And it's this plus 4. 13 damage.
Okay, 13 damage. A walloping good hit.
All right.
All right, that it?
Ducking back into cover.
Okay.
And that will be Bax.
All right, the Quarian
I
assassin
tried
has
Cicatrix. I really did.
Yeah, it happens. I made my
the-
bed. My queen size bed. I'll lie in it.
the Quarian assassin moves in with the dagger to stab. Another natural 20.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Oh,
You are rolling
Wait,
your dice,
Wait,
right?
wait, do we have any fate points to like convert that?
You have destiny points. I don't. Let me check my notes.
I don't remember
See
what
if
we're allowed to use them for.
I will recount.
I think it's just for advantage on things.
the uses
There was
here.
there was like a couple other weird things you can do with them, but
yeah. I will
like it
remind.
guarantees a 9 or something when you roll it, no matter what.
Don't get it confused with the Starfinder stuff. But
Oh, that was the
I
Starfinder one. Okay, never mind.
I
then.
think I did write this down in the session 0 notes, which I'm opening right now.
Lord knows we're gonna have to use it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Destiny points. You can have up to 5 of them at any time. They provide an advantage on any roll. Preferably, they are declared in advance. But I get it. That's a hard one to really toe. You can spend a destiny point to recall a force point or tech point you have expended. How can you get these? Well, you can be heroic in meaningful ways, right? A pre-show
Okay,
scene,
that's
celebrate a birthday.
the extent of their usage.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well, carry on.
Fate points allow me to give you disadvantage on rolls, as well as advantage on rolls for myself. So that is the slight tweak. Starfighter had a bunch of different uses you could use cred sticks for, but okay. Natural 20. Let's see here. Let's roll some damage. I don't think it's necessarily the Quarren Assassin that you're going to need to be worried about, really. 4, 3, so 7, 9. 9 points of physical damage from the critical. And he's going to stay with you. This guy is going to walk over and do something really cool. He's going to do a bowcaster burst. The Wookiee slaver sprays a 10-foot cube. Let's see here. Let's get a cube on the board here. Say that the 10-foot cube is centered on.
Well, 10-foot cube would be. So you want to hit the most, right? I think you can only hit 2 of them.
I don't know.
That's an orb.
Really?
This is a cube.
Because it's a 2x2 square.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
the best you can do.
Okay, he'll go for Lynn and K6. Have a cube.
I mean, if you went like,
let's have the two of you make dexterity saving throws.
How dare you?
Yeah, you're all about flipping around and doing kicks and shit.
I mean, if you really wanted to be cheaty,
Okay.
you could do a cube like that.
Get all of them on the diagonal.
But then, like, it would be barely touching most of them.
So yeah, K6. I need a dexterity save. Okay, Lynn succeeds, taking half damage, which is 4 points of damage.
And I have advantage on this.
Okay. You already passed, so takes half.
I didn't roll advantage on my damage. Oh well.
And
whatever.
you take 2 points of damage, so you go to 43 because it's reduced.
Did you
And
feel something? Is it raining in here?
You said I took 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he'll go there. Okay.
Because I need to make a save to maintain Valor.
Okay. You want to make that save?
I do get advantage on this, though. So.
Okay.
Okay. We good.
All right. Cicatrix.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Valor affects saving throws.
Hell yeah.
Did anybody fail it? No. K6 made his deck save, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Then we're good. We're good.
Okay. Cicatrix, you're tangled up with this Quarren assassin who's trying to kill you, and this Twi'lek slave comes over, drawing a dagger that is dripping some sort of substance, and she goes in to stab you with it while saying, "Hot scum," and she plunges the dagger at you.
Raspberry preserves.
Okay, let's see here. It's a 19 on the die.
Well, then
So
hit.
you will take you will take 5 points of physical damage, and I need to make a very important Constitution saving throw.
Con save. 11.
Now you do have a destiny point.
My thought
would say
process is, yeah, I could try to blow it and attempt to save it. But the reality is, I'm not helping anyone, and the next turn I'm going to go down to the Quarian anyways. So I'm pretty fucked.
I might be able to do it.
I ain't
You
blowing
might
it.
be able to disengage, right?
Yeah, maybe, but I like then I'll be out in the hallway. You know what I mean?
It's better than being in
And
a
then I'll get
corner with
blasted
2
by
million.
everyone and go down anyway. So like I'm going down either way.
Maybe, but we don't know like the effects of that poison. It
Yeah.
could-
I would say use it. It's not like we're super hardcore on those
Eh.
things anyways.
I'm not going to use it. I'll
Someone
stick
can
with the 11.
always. All right.
Also, I'm a stickler for you should call it before you roll, not after you see what your roll is.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah,
so
true.
you will take.
I mean, if it does more than 6, I'm down. So
Well, you are going to take 5 points of poison damage. You are poisoned. And will stay. You will keep the poison condition until you're either treated or take an antidote.
Good thing I bought all these anti-tox kits that we'd never used.
So you have 1 hit point left.
Yep.
Okay. K6. Wafting away the inky smoke in the air.
It would be so funny if you had that bike and you
Yeah,
just
so I
threw
have
it
to
at her
put-
and go, "You
push
can
to
have it
talk on
back. I
like
couldn't
a-
sell it."
a key that's not convenient. I'm just gonna plod towards her.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit her a couple
Okay.
of times.
Remember, you have Valor. So add a d4 to your attack rolls.
Valor. Ooh.
25 to hit.
A 25 will hit.
All right, just get warmed up.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm checking. She's got a gun. Trying to see if I can disarm. It's like I have a strike where I can deafen someone, but I don't know how useful that would be.
Yeah.
Mop, mop.
Yeah.
Feel like that scene in The Boys. They get the bat guy with the crazy good hearing or whatever, but he's like blind. God, it's so violent.
Okay.
Never watched that show. Is it done?
I don't know. I'm not caught up on it, but I
Oh.
liked the first couple seasons a lot.
I just remember everyone saying how bad the comic was.
I had no idea.
Oh, the comic's fine.
23 on the second one.
23 hits.
Way better than Crossed.
11 damage.
Okay.
If you hit her
Cold
with the
cocker.
jab and then the uppercut.
So close.
Oh my god.
But this is the one that has the -2 penalty to it, right?
Yeah. But do I get Valor on each
Yeah,
roll?
yeah. Every attack roll or saving throw.
Very good.
23 will hit.
Oh,
Oof.
Jesus.
Oof. It's a
Fucking-
big oof.
Like she blocks the first one with like her arm, and then just like the next two are just like
God
straight
damn,
like gut
30
punches.
damage.
It's crazy that at his level he has three attacks. But
Agreed.
what do I know about this game? Nothing. All right. Anything else for you, K6?
No, I didn't plan on getting 3. I just read it, read one of them like more carefully. I was excited about having 2. I was gonna get like a dip in fire to get a second attack action, but or no, I guess I get that anyways for Berserker. But yeah,
Yeah.
it turns out I also get this like free little punch without a proficiency bonus though. But
I like to think your third punch is just a tiny hand that comes out of your chest.
There's a little hatch.
Yeah.
It's spring loaded.
I was gonna before we move on to her turn, I was just gonna say it's not your swoop anymore.
It was my bike.
Did you spot the tattoo of her gang on his armor?
I wear it better than you.
He's like, look at me. I am the
the
swoop
game
leader now.
Swoop leader now.
Your swoop has been repossessed.
Well, there's only really one thing she can do here, and that's
Disengage and run.
disengage and reposition.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We go here. Object interaction. Object interaction. Goodbye.
You don't get 2 object interactions. You get 1.
What the fuck?
That door stays open.
Hey, wait, who's staying in that room?
Yeah, right. Bunch of Jawas doing meth. Fucking like
Oh, shit,
losing
bunch of meth
shit.
Jawas.
Imagine a Jawa talking fast.
Okay, this is the top of the initiative order. It's after 10, so let's actually take the bio break. And I'll see you guys back here in 5 or 10.
Okay.
All right.
Man, now I wish I took this force power that lets me like pull an ally to me if they're in danger. But I was thinking, like, when would that ever come up?
Just now. Now is when you need it.
Yep.
I went through the same thing making my barbarian. Like I have to choose an instinct, which is like a barbarian kind of like feat, I guess. And the feat I was looking at, I was like, well, this will be helpful, I think, but I can choose 3 damage types other than true damage, and then while raging, I have resistance to the chosen damage types. I was like, that would be kind of handy. So it's like out of all the damage types, I was like, okay. Also, I'm resistant to ion, cold, and fire. That would be cool. I hadn't been hit with either of those, and I just wish every single day I'd taken like the extra 10 feet of movement or some shit that I looked at, and I was like, well, it's a toss up. I bet I'm gonna get hit by all sorts of shit because I remember those goddamn like strength sapping motherfucking bats on the shit with Broga.
Yeah.
So surely this ion cold fire will help cover the bases. Haven't gotten hit by that ship.
You just never know because, like, with a new system, you're like, well, this sounds good, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't actually know how much is going to come up.
Yeah, movement was the answer.
Yeah, never a bad choice. So many times you're like, gee, I wish I had another 5 or 10 feet.
Yeah. Or like disengage wasn't the option all the time for character or for like NPCs. Maybe a bloodthirsty NPC.
Help if I get out and pushed? It might. I always really like those little like bits of like fighting between the
Yeah.
two.
What's my new character going to be?
You're not dead yet.
I am not in a good position.
Pinot
And whose
Tibbs.
fault is that?
Yeah, Pinot. Everyone but mine. Well, it's the fact that I missed my roll like 2 times in a row here. 'Cause I was
You
going
have
to
some
stun him and get out of the room, and then now I'm just
Sad to sleep in
fucked.
the big bed.
Yeah, do you have like a flashbang or something?
No.
Ninja vanish.
And I have less maneuvers because I traded it so I could lockpick and shit. So
Damn it.
go fucking
But
me.
that, I mean, if you survive, that will be a very useful ability because doors
Really
really fuck
gonna
us
need
over.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt they'll finish me off, but they might. I don't know.
I mean, even if they down you, you know,
Yeah,
they're gonna have a bunch of fucking angry people shooting them, swinging lightsabers, and throwing vending machines.
I have a med pack on me.
You just need the opportunity to use it.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
ask if there's
I'm
a
hoping
bonus action to do that.
if I keep rolling the way I'm rolling, he said, jinxing his roll. I should be able to at least down the assassin, which is doing the most poor damage.
Well, I mean, I could order you to attack, but you lean behind cover and can't see anyone, so.
Oh yeah, I figured it's because you would be focusing all of your actions on keeping yourself alive.
It's a bonus action to help you shoot, so
Yeah.
that perk is gone. I gotta go for the stun.
Which honestly you should be fucking doing anyways, if we're being honest.
Well, we'll see.
I
I'm pretty
also,
fucked
my
either
bad,
way.
I should have rolled with an advantage on that last thing. Maybe I could have done more damage, potentially killing it.
It's like I disengage, so I have to go around them, which is like that. Go 35 feet, which is a little farther, but it's like here. So like they're gonna hit me next turn. I'm not gonna dodge. I don't have the AC to run. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
Like,
you're gonna have friends that are coming out and doing shit.
Yeah.
so we'll see. I don't. All I'm saying is I'm going down either way. Might as well go down swinging. Woke up this morning feeling shitty. And
Right.
then they reglazed our shower tub today. And now the whole house smells like shit, so I just have like a killing headache.
Oh, so it's all the chemicals is burning your
Yeah.
fucking skull. Ugh.
We aired most of it out, but every now and then you get a whiff of it, and it just sucks.
Fuck, I need to do that too.
What, get your tub reglazed?
Yeah, there's like a small crack forming.
Yeah.
I gotta put the work order in, and now I have a preview of my life when that happens.
I mean, like, the problem is that you have to be out of the apartment for like 4 hours too.
Yeah. I mean, I can
That's
just
not
do it at
too
work. I
bad.
just feel bad about
Yeah.
my cat.
I mean, your cat can't be there either. You got to get it out.
Well, I'll just put her ass outside. I have a
What?
I have a little sorry, I should give context. So
Patio.
I'm on the second floor and I have a little mini balcony, you know, like
Oh,
apartments
yeah, I
want
guess
to
so.
have. And I built a little like kitty cage.
Yeah,
So with a
catio,
doggy
like
door.
James was saying.
So
I'd
yeah,
be
the
so
cat.
worried about that.
Well, no, it's a cage. So
I know.
like,
I'm just worried about my cat getting out. I'm paranoid about that shit.
yeah. Well, it's like I wouldn't like I would be. That's why I got the cage because if I just had her on the balcony, I'd be like, well, shit, anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
But with the kitty cage, I've designed it, and it's heavy enough, and she's old enough, that like none of those concerns are a big deal. And it's worked out. I mean, she's been here for a year, and it's and I also put like her little tower out there, so like she just goes and sits on her tower and judges everybody that walks by, as cats are wont to do. There we go. Got that. Got that. And got that.
Yeah, if you can get out of that room, I can drop a sanctuary on you.
Getting out of that room is the key word.
Yeah, just
What
disengage.
if I just kill both of them?
Oh, yeah, that's always an option.
Yeah, go for it,
dude. I was thinking about like talking to Mike and having like a very high powerful explosive built into my arm.
Like Predator style.
Yeah. To start laughing and punching in buttons. I love that idea. It's so cool. Maybe that's the move. Maybe I fall down on the ground and I just start pretending and try to bluff them into thinking I have like a fucking crazy bomb on my arm.
Do the old thermal detonator trick.
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle.
You know what? I kind of like that idea. That feels like a cool idea.
The assassin's like, nope, we've seen this one before.
I think that's what I'm going to do because it's funnier.
If you die because of that. Oh my god.
All right. Is everybody back? James? Nathan? Sam?
I'm back.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Gosh, there's something I want to do, but the turn order is all wrong.
It's all wrong.
Unfortunate.
So we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Go here. Movement. He's gonna hold an action. And then Ruvia is up. Ruvia, you are no longer blind.
Huzzah!
But your fashion sense is still atrocious.
You try fitting a hat over this.
Yeah, right. Your hat choices are terrible.
She's gonna run up and take a swing at the Wookiee.
Okay.
That doesn't trigger that guy's fucking action.
Um,
What guy's action?
The guy that held an action as he ran away.
I'm trying to think about the way I was framing his held action.
Oh, that guy ran away.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't because of the way that I formed it. So
Okay. You don't have to say anything. I just think it's interesting. I assumed it would just be the first guy I see, I shoot.
Maybe it was the Jedi?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
It was not.
All right, let's. Something tells me an 8's not gonna do it.
Not against this Wookiee.
But as a duelist, I get to try one more time.
As a duelist, I can fail twice.
Yep. This is +4.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, well, a natural 20 will hit.
Yep. Excellent.
Well, you didn't say that.
Damage for the tech blade is d6 +2.
So is this +6? So
This
11.
So 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. So. Okay.
I believe that's it.
Lynn Coro.
Okay. No longer blind. But probably aware that Cicatrix is in trouble. Based on all the stabbing sounds.
Don't need the force for that.
Okay, let's move 30 feet out here. Okay, I assume I can see him from here.
You can, yeah.
I'm going to use the force to heal your broken body.
Okay, I know Mikers wants to kill them, but
I don't think I have any means to kill them.
Yeah.
He can want whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Let's see. How much damage should I take? Not very much. I'm gonna. Hang on, I'm looking at my empowered casting nonsense. See what options we got. Can I force throw Cicatrix to me? No.
No, it's force pull.
Yeah, right. It doesn't say it has to be away from you. It's just in a direction. Okay, I'll cast another sanctuary. It's bonkers that this isn't a concentration spell.
Yeah, right. When you
so
attack, it goes
action,
away, right?
If you do anything hostile.
Okay.
Yeah, if the warded creature makes an attack, casts a power that affects an enemy creature, or takes a hostile action. So yeah, I'll bonus action to Sanctuary Cicatrix.
Okay.
Veiling him with the warding power of the Force. Scratch that one off. And then for my action, I'll just take the dodge action.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, I can dash too, can't I? If I don't dodge.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Is this a cunning action that you have, or is this your action?
No, Sanctuary's bonus. So
yeah, Sanctuary is a bonus action, so I have a full action to do whatever I want.
Yeah, you can dash, you can dodge, you can
dip,
dive, dodge. Yeah, I'll I'll dash in here.
Because you still technically have Sanctuary on too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll sprint in, and since I can't like cut these foes down this turn, I shield cicatrix with Sanctuary. But I'm
Okay.
otherwise like ready for battle.
Well, it's gonna be stupid when I punch this.
And I'll like say something to cicatrix like, get out of here.
All right.
That's it.
Cicatrix, you've been told to get out of here.
Well, I have a smarter plan that's really cool and smart. I'm gonna
Thermal
turn and for my action, in Twi'lek, tell the slave, we're here to bring down the huts. Why would you? And then I'll even bring on the heartstrings. I'll go. We're here to bring down the huts and stop this slavering. Why would you want to perpetrate? Why would you want to stop anyone that wants to end this horrible suffering of yours?
I have the sneaking suspicion it's not an actual slave.
She said to me.
She said to me, what?
Yeah. And she said, die, hut, whatever the fuck it was.
Okay. Do
Well,
you want to
she
make
said,
a...
hot come.
Well, technically I am here, so it's not lying, is my argument.
Yeah, she's definitely holding herself a lot differently than she was the last time we saw her. She's not actually chained. I just want to make sure you understood it was the same person.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And I even said to them before, if anything happens, get behind me.
Yeah.
So, do my little persuasion. Well, it's not very good.
Yeah. She's still gonna try to kill you.
Yeah, well, I tried.
You
I'm
did.
gonna use my
You
bonus
did.
action to use my fucking very expensive med kit. Med pack.
You're like, well,
Which is a hit die.
yes.
Stop stabbing me while I try to patch these wounds.
Go down speaking
That's this plus
the
1.
King's English, if you don't mind.
5 hit points.
Okay, you
Well,
got a 6.
I might survive a hit.
All right.
That's my turn.
Baximus.
Well, you're making my work cut out for me, aren't you? All right.
I mean, even with Sanctuary, they will probably still hit me.
Only we had.
Like, there's
a
two
pretty
of
high
them,
check
yeah.
to pass.
I mean, but like, they'll hit me with their roll, so they just need to pass the check. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Odds are not good for me. I need to get better armor or something.
That's probably true.
All right. Same deal. We are going to target the Quarian assassin.
Or I can teach you
the
the ways.
the one that is in
Yes, Cicatrix's room.
Caesar's room. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
D20 plus the mark plus bless plus 7. Yeah. 22.
22 hits. Yeah.
Outstanding. All right. I have advantage on my dice. So let me just put that out there. We're going to take the 5. So then that's going to be a D4, a D6 for Colossus Slayer because I shot it last time. So this plus 5 plus 4.
So 20 damage.
20 damage.
You blast away another Quarian assassin.
Yes.
He's an assassin.
Yep. And
Assassin squared.
all right, and I will sit tight.
It's like, have you changed your mind? As your friend's head just explodes.
All right.
I'll even say, Lynn, don't kill her.
Wookiee is going to rotate around so that he can threaten both squares.
The power of Wookiee. He can attack in the upright position.
Let's see here. And then he's going to use his Wookiee claws on Ruvia.
Whoa!
Wookiee
He's a
claws.
mad claw?
Deliver presents.
Oh my god, natural 2 on the roll. So he will miss Ruvia, but that will activate the Quarian Assassin's held action.
Oh no.
This one will be going at Ruvia. Let's see here. So 4. Okay. All right, I think I got you. It's a 21 to hit.
Nah.
That is, he rolled a 21.
Yeah, total.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you got me.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So it will be 5 damage plus. Oh, he only gets. That's dumb. Okay, so it'll be a total of. Let's see, 3. So 9 damage from the sneak attack.
Ooh.
Sneak
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
She is gonna try and deflect that. Actually, like, what is he shooting me with?
Blaster pistol.
A blaster. Great. Then yeah, we're gonna try and reflect that.
Okay.
So roll a d10 to reduce the damage. I'm gonna spend those force points. And
Big money, big money.
come on. 5. I reduce it by 5.
Okay. So you instead go to 20 HP. Okay. The Wookiee's done his thing. Twilight Slave is going to try to overcome. So what is the wisdom check?
15.
15. Okay, here. Let's see here. So she has to her wisdom a +0. So 25% chance that I can kill Cicatrix this round. Here we go. That's an 11.
She
now
can pick a new target, right? If it's like D&D.
Yeah. Yeah, let me read it. Any creature that targets the worded creature with an attack, harmful power, blah. On a failed save, creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker power.
okay, she'll
So-
choose Lynn
Then
and
have to do it again.
have to repeat the save.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Just goes in a loop, choosing new target.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That is a natural 1.
Oh my god.
So this
Yeah.
doesn't mean she can run across the room and go attack someone else. She just can't do it now.
Yeah.
She just can't bring herself to attack either one
She
of you.
wasted her action. See, even she's see the path of peace.
While you are healed, Cicatrix, you are still poisoned. So just make sure you act accordingly with that.
Disadvantage on
condition on.
all attacks and checks, right?
Yeah.
Stupid that my 500 credit fucking med pack can't cure that.
No, you need the add-on purchase of the
God.
$300 tox kit.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
600 credit.
Jesus.
All right, K6.
So Castra ran into the room to the right. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, she must have been sleepy or something.
Okay, so if I look to the left, it looks like Lynn and Cicatrix, they're good, right?
I mean, are they? Looks like someone is trying to stab them, but like can't bring themselves to do it.
We're just,
I mean, I would go after their
staring
leader, or we're
down.
gonna keep getting attacked. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
this stops tonight.
I'm looking at Ruvia. I'm gonna go follow Castra.
You don't want to have a boxing match with a Wookiee?
I'll come back. Don't go anywhere.
So you are you
I'll
hoping
be
to?
right here.
Okay, so you're going to draw the attack of opportunity from the Wookiee. He will take it. Here we go. Miss.
Did you find her?
Oh, do you not see her pop up? Yeah, I found her. I'm right in her,
Nah,
right in front of
man.
her.
For some reason, my Tailspire is not updating.
Okay,
That's okay.
well,
Here.
peekaboo. No held actions go off or anything.
Nope.
Get her ass.
We grapple her so she can't run away.
Miss.
14 to hit.
Miss.
Uh, 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
All right, 12 damage.
She had 9 hit points left.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
fuck yeah. He just accidentally
Take
close
the
her head in the door.
bike.
I was gonna say, like, I might drop her like non-lethally and then like close the door as I leave. Is her body gone? The body's gone.
The body is gone.
Okay. She dropped. Did she drop like swoop keys, like 8 swoop keys or
I
something?
did say take the bike.
Drop your epic mount. We'll have to roll out after the fight.
Okay, so that was. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Was I here? 25?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't get too far back. Yeah, I'll close the door since I have that free action, but I end up right here.
Okay.
I guess it's 20. I have 5 more feet, but I don't know if it really matters.
I think we have 2 feet. Stop adding feet.
Too many feet.
I'm counting the squares. I'm going by the squares.
Just saying spider bot.
Okay.
Where okay, just because I'm all turned around, where would they have come in from? Like if I wanted
We're not
to, like,
sure. We were all
okay.
asleep, and technically,
Maybe
probably
not.
this way.
Presumably the elevator or something.
Maybe the
I guess
bathroom.
they
Maybe they
could
came out
have
of the
maybe
bathroom.
climbed through a window somewhere, but
I don't know how they can climb over these walls. They have barbed wire. Yeah.
This thing is going to take another shot at Ruvia.
Cut it out.
17.
You know what? I am going to roll, or rather use one of my dice abilities. Deflection. When you're the target of an attack, you can roll a kinetic combat die and add it to your AC. And as long as you do so before we determine if the attack hits. So I'm just adding a D4 to my AC. Let's see what it is.
Come on, 1.
That will in fact put her at. Nope, that'll put her at 19.
Okay. So the attack deflects away from Ruvia. And the assassin moved 5 feet. Let's move the rest of the movement over this way. No, that's just going to put us in Bax territory. So we started here.
Just to clarify, Bax territory, by the way. Fucking there.
Around the corner.
There you go. Hide under the bed. That's your best bet.
Ruvia with lid on deck.
We're taking another swing at this damn Wookiee.
He's not a Wookiee. He's a Mad Claw. There's a difference. They're not called Wookiees anymore if they use their claws as weapons.
Oh.
I know very little Star Wars lore, and that's one of the ones I know. They're only supposed to use their claws to, like, make tools.
Huh. Will a 19 hit?
Also, they smell awful. They're walking carpets.
I do believe that. Let's see. Damage. Blade. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Well. Is it?
Cut her down.
It's a bonus action to apply like a antitox to somebody else, or is that going to be a full action?
That's an action for someone else.
Yeah, full action to apply it to somebody else. Yeah.
Oh, it's a bonus for yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cut the bitch down.
I say let's just try to knock her out non-lethally. You're gonna get 2 attacks here.
You're not gonna get your Twilight waifu. Cut her down.
Twaifu?
Waifu.
Twaifu.
God damn it.
Waifu.
I don't know why you think I want to have sex with her. That was never on the table.
Okay, well, Cicatrix is probably fine. Lynn has like a disgusted look on her face that she felt so like sorry for this person before, and then this is how they are choosing to, you know,
repay your sympathies.
Repay that sympathy, yeah. So she's just gonna make a saber attack.
You're not gonna do it non-lethally?
Nope.
Oh man.
Oh.
Here, I thought I was the dark side person.
What are you talking about? He's killing an assassin. Just because an assassin dresses up like a slave.
They're still a slave.
Are you sure?
I
still think they're an assassin that's just dressed up as.
Kai gets me another fate point. Thanks, Kai.
Miss. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can do here. That's it.
Okay.
You tried. You tried to talk nice.
Well.
And that drops my sanctuary, but Cicatrix is still in effect.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what to do. Because I think poison affects skill checks, doesn't it? Or is that just 5e? Let's find out.
I believe it should work the same way.
Let's see here. Poison.
Yeah, attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna try to convince her to surrender. Stop. I'll say it all in Twilight. You're losing this fight. Stand down, and we'll explain to you how we were planning on stopping the Hutts.
Okay. So you don't have diplomacy in this, so I don't think so. Perhaps a persuasion roll.
Yeah, with disadvantage. Like
if that's the route you're going.
Yeah.
Otherwise, elsewhile you could, or otherwise you could
17
do
or
deception.
I'm not lying. Okay, so 17. I mean, at this point, she's seen a bunch of them getting blottoed left and right.
It's true.
I don't
Yeah,
really
she-
want to kill a slave. It's like, even for me, that's poor taste.
How about a free perception check for
All right.
you?
Well, here comes the disadvantage perception check. It'd be better with insight, but whatever. Okay, well, I don't think I can roll lower than that. So
Do you want to try?
well, I did because I have to. Yeah, 4.
4?
Yeah.
This slave doesn't look all spent to you. It looks like she's full of piss and vinegar. God damn.
Okay. Well, then, can I attack her, or is that my action?
No, you can attack her.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to yeah, Lynn will do a lot more damage than me. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to actually here's what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back away, not disengage. Get to the corner of the room.
Okay.
So she makes an attack of opportunity. She has to do the wisdom thing.
Yeah.
Is she not gonna do that?
She is going to take an attack of opportunity against you,
That's what I
100%. So let's
figured.
see if she passes the will save. Here we go. It's an 11 for an 11, so no.
Okay.
She cannot use her.
She can't bring herself to strike you.
So then I walk away. Use my bonus action to hit her with critical analysis.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction to give Lynn advantage. And then I'm going to use my action to do Commander Strike, ordering Lynn to strike her down.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay.
With the
So
same sadness in his eyes as putting down like old Yeller.
Oh, no, I don't care
Yeah.
anymore. Now I don't
now he
give
doesn't
shit.
care. He's like, wait a
No.
minute, you're not a slave. Okay. So first, do I have a thing for the no? Okay, first attack. I assume that hits.
That does hit.
But you can roll for
Okay.
a
Yeah, I
potential
can.
crit.
I'll fish for a crit here. All right.
And this probably gets rid of my sanctuary too, because it's technically an attack action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just foregoing my attack to allow you to attack.
Okay, 11 damage on the lightsaber.
Yeah. Unless it gets
Okay.
any bonus, but
These are really good at striking down half naked women.
And children.
Yeah, it's really good
Yeah,
against
really.
children.
small pets, you name it. Just
Or those fucking desert people from Tatooine are called sand people.
Sand people.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's everything I can do in
Jawas?
one turn.
Tuscan Raiders.
Italians?
Oh.
Not the Tuscan Raiders. That's what they're called.
No, the other ones, the other ones.
The Tuscany Raiders?
The Tuscan. Tuscan, they're Italian. They marched into Olive
Alright.
Garden to hide their numbers.
Well, it looks
So
like the battle's
stupid.
getting cleared up.
Well, that Wookiee's been pretty rough.
The Wookiee does look pretty bad.
I don't think the Wookiee was doing too much. It was more the assassin proccing his sneak attack off of the Wookiee.
Well, there is one of the assassins did duck into the room over here. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one over here.
I don't think I can reach that. But
Yeah.
we'll
this
make
But I'm just
person
letting
is
you know where
probably-
things are.
All right. We're going to go here. Of the two, of the Wookiee and the Twi'lek, which looks worse? Or which looks like more dangerous?
Uh,
The Wookiee kicking Ruvia's ass more?
right. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Plus, Separatists.
How many times do you get to shoot a Wookiee?
Wow. If we
Yeah,
talk
they're like an
about Clone
endangered
Wars.
species or something, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action, gonna mark it, and then free action to mark it with the other thing. So everything's on the Wookiee, and we begin.
Shipping
That's up
in.
All right, D12, D4, D4 plus 7. 20, dirty 20.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, advantage on the D8s. All right, I'll take the 5, floating 5 of damage. The Wookiee is wounded, correct?
Yes.
All right, that's going to be a D4 plus a D8 for Colossus Slayer plus a D6 for target lock. This plus 9. 21 damage.
It's another kill for Bax.
Yeah, that's 3 in this one
Machine.
round,
Oh, wait.
one fucking combat.
I mean, I'm getting the last hits, guys.
and 80% of their health.
I am a battle droid.
You
my
strike
Haven't landed
down
a single hit.
You were literally made for this.
a Wookiee
That
who was
for-
in exile from his homeworld. A slaver who abandoned his honor and his heritage and embraced a life of violence and destruction.
Oh, well, that just sounds like the Trandoshans we allied with, but, and you
A
know.
mercenary for the Separatists in the Clone Wars.
Oh, what?
He dies and he drops his like separatist medal and it rolls to you.
Just be like, ah.
Just every guy you kill turns out to be a separatist like
Another separatist
supporter.
veteran
Delivery
I
for
can't
you,
identify
sir.
with. All right, that's it for me.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So real bad possession. Okay. Cunning action disengage. 10,
Just make it run
20.
for it.
Dash.
Oh, oh, that's still within range of backs.
K6.
All right, so she just ran by.
Correct.
This is the one who was, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to hit her. Non-lethally, but that one, cool.
do you want to roll a D1 hundo, or shall I?
You do it.
Okay, here we go. It's a 96. It's just a regular miss.
Pretty cool. Uh, 24.
That does hit, yes.
Do about 8 damage.
Okay. You punch her in the back. That is also a hit.
22.
Okay. Or 20. Yeah, because you have the -2 on the last attack.
I have it accounted for, actually. It has a +4 on the roll.
You do
as opposed to-
14 damage.
Wow, yeah.
She's down.
All right, that was non-lethal, but just probably punched her in the Leku.
Oh,
Like
Punching her
right
in
in the
the
head butt. Right in the Leku butt. I think I have 10 more feet of movement, so I'm going to move here. Was it 5, 10? Or are these are squares, right?
Yep.
Then yeah, I'll go there.
So here to here. What's your speed?
30. It's. I mean, I was counting by the squares. Did I count them? I had myself as 4 moves.
Yeah, because you're not exactly diagonal. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's 4.
5,
So that's
6.
20.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're counting the one that I started from, and really it's.
Are these squares actually 5 feet across? Those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bigger than
move,
so they don't actually work. See? Oh well, I guess if you move,
but they
I
never
don't know.
did
I
diagonally.
don't know.
They never did.
It's probably
anyways.
fine.
Diagonals are fucky. It's like more feet if you're measuring it, but it
that
is
is weird.
still 5 feet
Yeah,
directionally.
yeah, whatever.
All right. So K6 goes there.
No, here.
Hmm. Do you have anything cool that you can do?
I'm gonna crawl into bed and long rest. That's what I'm
I
gonna do.
I can punch things.
Hmm. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, could do that. Object interact. Close the door. Okay, let's see here. You have a +1. Okay. And you hear something on the door lock. K6.
I know how to fix that.
Ruvia.
All right.
Start pumping gas into the door.
Yeah, just pump in more gas and just keep pumping it in.
Yeah, right. Why would you wait the exact amount of time it would take to kill someone? Why wouldn't you just like leave it for like a week?
A Jedi, just keep pumping in the gas, and then in a week, keep pumping it in. It's such a good opening bit.
It's so true though. Like, why do they like go, okay, we pumped in enough gas, that would kill a normal person.
A Jedi, just keep pumping it in, and pump it.
The door is locked. Ruvia is going to run across the hall and toss a med pack to Cicatrix. Just like huck it into the corner where he is presumably cowering.
Yeah, you walk into the room and you see Cicatrix cowering in the corner, and you're so disgusted you decide to peg him with a med pack.
Just like being it, yeah, absolutely overhand. Like no, I see my companion in a quite a state, and yeah, huck it across the room so he can make use of it.
Throw a grenade in the room and close the door. Great, I'm the main character now.
Okay. I think you yeah. Cicatrix, do you want to let's have you use your reaction here to catch it. Do you want to make a
I already used my reaction,
athletics?
so no.
All right.
It just hits him in the face.
It hits you square in the chest and falls to the floor.
Damn it.
Lynn, you're up.
Okay. I don't want to use meta knowledge to guess that he's going out the window.
I mean, that's just
Can he go out the window?
I don't know. What are these windows made out of?
Hut glass? Glass steel?
Bars.
It's conceivable that someone could go out the window.
I go out the
Consumable
window?
A.
And lean out the window and shoot him when he goes outside.
Uh, with those hips?
Hey, my hips don't lie, man.
Oh my God.
Okay, so he locked the door. Do we have a way to unlock the door?
Yes. The range on release, anyways.
Yeah, because it's gonna take you a minute. Oh wait, you can do it at range, right? Yeah.
It is 60 feet. You have to see it though.
Okay.
I think I can get out of the back.
Well, I would assume I don't really have knowledge of like what's happening out here. So
Yeah, I don't really know either.
So I'll, 13 to step out here. See that the hall is littered with corpses. And then
Barrel of Bax's gun is red hot. He's going for a window.
I'll just like try to get to the panel or whatever that's over here.
Well, does Bax say that out loud?
He would know that they're going for a window.
Well, I would say he's locked himself in there. He could be going for a window.
What the
Okay,
fuck
there
happened
you
to
go.
initiative mode?
That was really weird. It went away for a second and then came back.
Yeah,
I don't
try.
Ah, it's up. This is Lynn Coro.
Interesting. I don't see it.
There
There it goes. Okay. I got it back.
Weird.
Quite.
Kill
Oh,
spy.
wait a minute. Is
Indeed dead.
there's not a window in the door, right?
I mean,
These are private rooms.
They're private rooms, yeah.
I don't know. I see a window in that door.
Yeah, but I mean that's just
I know. I'm just
that's what made me think of it though. It's like, hang on.
You have to jump to look through it.
I don't need to be
It's
in
so
the
high
room.
up.
I guess I don't really have anything else to do. I could try to attack the door to open it if the panel to open it doesn't work, or however these doors open.
What are you thinking? You would? I mean, you think you'd be able to hack it open with your sword?
Yeah, I don't
laser
know.
blade?
How sturdy are the doors?
I mean, relatively sturdy. I would say they would have a DR, probably of at least 5 or 6.
Okay. Here's what I want to do. I'll move over here, use my object interaction to try to open the door, which doesn't work because it's locked, right?
Yep.
And then I'll shout for Cicatrix to I need you to open this door. And when he does so, if I can see the assassin inside of the room, I would like to hold an action to cast Force Throw and pull him to us.
Neat.
Okay.
So basically, if the door opens and I see the guy, I pull him out of the room, and he'll need to make a save to resist.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that is it.
Cicatrix.
Use my free action to pick up the med pack. I roll my eyes at Ruvia.
You're welcome.
Catch,
Come here.
mommy.
And I cast release from my cool cyber hand. Then I'll use my bonus action to give Lynn Coro. I'll use my critical analysis on Lynn Coro.
Are you sure you want to do it on me? I'm not making an attack.
So let's see here. So
I
you're
have
moving
35 movement.
35. So gosh darn. Boop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay.
And I'm going to move back there.
And you're using your critical analysis on Lin Koro.
Yeah, why not? That's my bonus action.
Okay. And you're able to do this tech trick from a distance?
Yeah, it's a spell technically. It's one of the techno spells.
It's the same spell that you used on the aviary.
It's basically knock without the noise. That's all it is. It doesn't open the door though. It just unlocks it.
Sweet.
If it is locked.
It is locked.
Okay, then now it is unlocked. Someone has to actually open it, but there you go. That's their problem to figure out. I was reading it because I was like, oh, I don't think it actually opens it. It just makes it unlocked.
Yeah.
What's funny is there's a spell called lock. This suppresses that spell for 10 minutes.
Well, there's not much I can do.
You're at the door. Just go open the door.
Oh wait. Well, can I free object action, right? To open the door?
Get up there and open it.
Yeah, can you dash to the door and open it?
I'm gonna dash.
Yeah. Use your stupid hand to help.
No, it's not a gun. It's not a target.
You walk up in your hand and you pull out your hand and a little gun comes out and shoots the door lock. Opening
My
it.
curse. So that was my action. Bonus action. Well, technically, Lin Koro's reaction will go off first.
Yep.
Sure. Okay. So
he has a save.
Yeah, strength save 15.
Strength save 15. All right. Oof. Do I want to use the fate point I just got? I don't think I do. So
is he going out the window?
He's looking like he's trying to get out the window. 16 on the die.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's see. Yeah, no effect if they save.
Okay.
All right. Try to get him, but he's too slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Resist it.
Okay, we are going to bonus action and mark him not with target lock. We're going to mark him instead with the sharpshooter fighting style, which is going to, if he moves, he's going to provoke an opportunity attack. And then as a
breeze.
For no action, I just get to do it. I will mark him with the standard Ranger's Quarry. And that will be my turn.
Tailspire froze when I did the dice clear. That's fun.
Yeah, there were a lot of dice.
Yeah, there's
Actually,
a
I still
lot
see
of
all the
dice
dice.
everywhere.
All right.
Hopefully it comes back here. Looking
Oh yeah, I think you're totally. Oh my god, there is a fuck ton of dice out here.
Great.
Yeah, this is
Look,
totally
okay. It's a lot of damage.
I can tell you're froze because like I can't interact even with the dice that I threw.
Whoopsie! Waited too long. All right, looks like it's crashing for me, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Maybe not. I got rid of one. Everyone, start clicking around and get rid of some of these dice. Figure out which ones are yours.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. Too
late. I only got rid of one.
It's everyone's fault but mine.
It's like when people were experimenting with how many dice you could roll at once. Just like this giant fucking pile.
Still so many dice. I can see them all.
Yeah, and I wonder if you try another clear, if it's gonna fuck everything up.
Well, we're gonna try it, so.
You only live once. Clear those dice.
All right, here we go. All right.
Hey.
All right. Let's see. That was Bax's turn.
Yeah, so
Twice.
he's marked. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I marked him with my normal Ranger's Quarry, but I also marked him with the thing. Instead of extra damage, if he moves, it's an opportunity.
Oh, right,
Okay.
right, yeah.
Talk saves down, so that brings us to K6.
Get in there and punch the shit out of him. Turns to meet his maker.
Sorry, I took the opportunity to get up too. Looks like it's my turn to stop this guy from jumping out the window.
Yep.
Get his ass.
I do
Take
wonder
it.
this why, like in
Oh,
like a lot
no.
of fights, people like enemies don't run away more often.
Right.
I mean, usually the enemies come at you with like a force that they're comfortable, that they can win with.
But at a certain point, you realize it's not going in your favor.
Yeah, I think it's easier to handle with like monsters, like which ones are gonna run and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
It's hard when it's like Star Wars and everybody kind of wants to look out for their own skin.
Mm-hmm. Like even stormtroopers at a certain point would technically even in their training would be better to retreat because then at least you have someone telling everyone what the problem was, for better or worse. I always hated in movies when the villain's like, "You ran away," and he like kills them. It's like, okay, that guy was trained, and
Yes.
Yeah, it's a dumb trope.
Even with a possible 4.
Yeah.
The
I should
assassin
have
is
given you
too
my
wily.
brain power. I'll give it to stupid Lynn.
Oh my God, it's because I'm not rolling in the fucking void. Jesus.
Roll in void. Roll in void.
So what's the total for that one?
Oh, and the last one was 14. I forgot to do the D4.
Okay, well that's a miss. And
18.
okay, 18 will hit.
One. Yikes.
7 damage.
That'll be it.
All right. Let's see here. He's going to try to use his action to go through the window. It's going to be an athletics check.
Damn it.
Let's see here.
Attack of opportunity.
Dirty 20. He will get an attack of opportunity
Outstanding.
as he tries to exit the manor.
Sustains massive lacerations from the
Outstanding.
plate glass.
All right, this plus 7. All right, dirty 30.
Oh.
Okay, I'm assuming that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Oh, man.
Right. Okay, so advantage on the D8s. All right, we're gonna have a floating 6 plus a D4. It is not marked, but I do get Colossus Slayer.
So I punch him in the butt, so he goes flying out the window for 11 damage.
Plus 16 damage.
The corpse just goes flying out the window.
Just catch around right in the
I
ass.
punch
and
him, he
jumps
starts
out.
doing backflips, and you shoot him, and then he like immediately starts doing front flips.
The blue splat. Great.
And you are out of combat.
All right. No witnesses.
Yep. Minus all these, lightsaber cuts on these bodies.
No, that could have been from anything.
It's regular carbon scoring.
Can
Yeah.
I go clean up all the bodies and toss them out the broken window?
Well, before you toss them out of the
Wait.
window, we should see if they have anything identifiable on them or any sort of key info. Or, more importantly to Bax, how many power cells do they have?
I would assume that the Querns would have ones for blaster pistols, but for blaster rifles like yours, you're looking at the Wookiee. And
I don't think there's a distinction.
just under
Yeah,
his
same.
what's that?
There's
It's
no
the same for
distinction.
both.
Just under the Wookiees, or just on top of his power cell supply is a list of commendations as his part of his service to the Separatists. You see that he
And like a picture of his kids.
yeah, like half Wookiee, half would be a
Moidia.
strange combination. Half Moidia.
I'm not liking this. What's wrong with your face?
I don't know. Let's say 3.
All right. I'm gonna actually drop my current one and reload my blaster then.
Okay.
Just like throw it on the ground like an asshole.
Yeah, it's spent. It's only got like 3 shots left in it, 3 or
Some
4.
kid defined.
Some kid. Where do you think we are?
I don't know. You don't think Dargoth
any of
could
them-
have a fucking kid hut running around?
Also, we just kind of had a shootout inside the palace. Like, maybe
I
we
don't
shouldn't
know.
get rid of all the bodies.
All my
and,
bullets
like,
are in the
mighta-
wall.
talk to the hut and be like, "Hey, what the hell? Like, look at the security." Plus, we have a living, we do
Don't
have
we
a
have
living
2?
hostage.
Did you KO 1 or 2 of them?
He KO'd one. He just KO'd the Twilight.
I do a medicine check to remove my own poison. Is that a thing I can do?
You can try. You want to try to cure yourself?
Yeah.
Before Lynn breaks into the room to get to him.
Let's see here.
I think you said there was something about a
Creature
medicine
must
check.
make the saving throw. Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay. I'm actually okay at medicine. Not great. I'm gonna go for the void because that's the problem.
I can fix him.
Well, that didn't work.
Nope. Still poisoned.
Remain
You
loud.
are
Still
my
feel
bud.
terrible.
I'm gonna try to
I
sleep
want to
it
go treat
off.
my fleshy allies.
Thank God we didn't
Okay.
complete that long rest.
Who among us not droid is wounded?
I have what 6 hit points? Yeah, 6.
Sure do.
Got to
Okay.
add 5 on mine.
So pretty bad. Is Ruvia hurt?
I mean, we're gonna long rest, so
Yeah, but more assassins could show up.
that's very true.
I got force points to use.
That's very true. But I'd prefer you remove this poison because apparently it doesn't go away on its own.
Yeah. Well, I also have a bunch of antitox kits that I bought for the jungle. So I thought there might be poisonous mushrooms or something. I don't know.
No, that was a very smart get. But it just didn't come up.
All right. Yeah. So I guess we'll start with using one of these antitox on Cicatrix.
Notice the bullet
kid
hole
had-
in my sheets.
That's so good. So the kit has 5 charges. So just get burning 1.
Remove poison?
Cure a target of 1 poison affecting them, or
Yep.
give them advantage on saving throws.
There you have it.
So yeah.
Okay.
You are no longer
poisoned.
poisoned.
And then yeah, Ruvia, you got hit.
Oh well, Nathan's AFK. I don't think he's come back yet. He stated something about a plumbing emergency, which sounds awful
Oh,
at this late at night.
Oh no, that's not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Mike, do you know how much HP Ruvia is missing?
Yes, 4 points.
Oh,
I think I'm the only one that got fucking hurt.
Ruvia and I each took 4, and then
I got hit by 2 crits, man. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, they just shanked the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
It sure did.
Okay, I'll let's see. Let's do.
So
Gotta have a
little left.
decent amount of hit points.
I can do a lot of these. All right, we'll do twin power, heal on Cicatrix, and then myself.
We put some blood right here where I got shot horribly. Really tie the room together.
Like half of the blood that was in your body is now on the ground. All right, that one is for you. This one is for me.
Okay.
Like
Nice.
12 hit
Back,
points.
sorry.
Okay, I'll take it.
All good?
And then you're.
Yes. Am I dead yet?
Do you need an inner tube? We prevailed.
Excellent.
And I assume you're still missing a chunk, right?
I have 18
Cicatrix.
of 34.
Oh, yeah. Missing quite a bit. All right, let's do another one.
Oh god, the blood trail.
Even though you're healing me, I don't believe it's actually healing me. Like I refuse to believe it.
Damn. You gotta believe.
The fuck are you talking about?
Another 6.
I'm
And
24.
what the heck, one more. We'll just, I'm just like laying my hands on you and just sort of concentrating, and so it's all like maybe one big heal.
I just need a good night's sleep.
Let's see, 11.
That's back to full.
You can't sleep off knife wounds.
All right.
Oh yeah? Watch me.
Watch me. And he dies in his sleep.
And then in the morning I would come out and go, see, I slept it off. I don't even acknowledge your healing.
Okay, you guys actually get your long rest here for the rest of the night.
Thank goodness.
Do we like tie up the person that we knocked out?
Yeah. It seems like this is the kind of thing we might want to immediately bring to the hut's attention.
That's fair. I'm gonna lie in bed because I had my guts shot out of me. Not the first time. Won't be the last, most likely. That was my AC.
Alternatively, I guess we could just hold them here.
I mean, we could also interrogate them for our own purposes.
Yeah, we might want to do that first.
Yeah.
And
over to the huts.
Anything else, this could be used to our advantage. We have proven ourselves capable in an ambush, making ourselves much more likely to get a quote-unquote job from the hut.
Killed a bunch of assassins. So do we just have like the droids guard the prisoner while we
no
rest
guards
up?
show up? No one like checks in on this?
Seems a bit odd.
I think it's just a matter they don't give a shit. Like, oh, well,
nah.
If you get killed by them, then that's your stupid fault. You know what I mean?
So we're still in combat?
No.
I'm still in turn order. Is that just me?
That's just you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
I'd
still
like
in turn order?
Yeah,
Or
I have the end your turn at the top.
Cutscene mode, exploration.
I
Did that
ended
help?
my turn, and I'm now the Quarren Assassin.
Initiative mode. Out of a mission. No, no, I'm stuck
can't.
in initiative mode.
No, yeah, no.
Well, I turned it on.
Oh,
I removed
oh.
everyone from initiative order just to see if this will help
I
James.
think it's off.
Now is it off?
I believe it is now.
Okay.
Can you move? Okay, yeah, there you
Okay. So you guys can take the long rest.
go. I lock my door.
Oh,
I should have done that from the beginning.
got him.
Just sleeping
You're-
with the door open. So there's no immediate fallout from the action that took place here.
Can I call housekeeping?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some
Gotta
new
be pissed.
sheets.
You guys call hut housekeeping?
I think he's dead.
Just Watto.
Wasn't it that guy that got his head taken off by the Kreehawk or whatever?
Mike, I got kicked. If you can let me in.
Oh yeah.
AFK kicked.
But will it bring it? But will it actually bring you over?
I am still at Darga's Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all at Darkest Palace.
Yep, cool.
Well, I typed
All good.
in hut made and got something different.
We're all fine here.
I don't want to know what a hut maid is.
Oh, that's not what I was picturing at all.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's fine. Send that up. Give me one of them barbecue buffalo chicken pizzas.
Okay,
I
so
fucking love those.
successful long rest? Is that
Yes.
are we authorized to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Blessed sleep. And then when we arise in the next day, have a little powwow with the gang to maybe out of earshot of the slave person, or assassin that is dressed as slave. It's an interesting pose they're doing there. About the person that contacted me. Someone named Denia claims to be trapped here.
Well, it's not the mission.
I think we need to. No, but she claims to be a Jedi Master. I need to look into this. Maybe they can help us.
Would I have heard of this
Fine.
Jedi Master in my databanks? Can I fact check this?
Yeah, I suppose you could if you want to roll lore.
All right.
Can I give him advantage on that? In the sense
between
that
the two
maybe
of us.
I might know them?
Uh, sure. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how you what your knowledge of the Jedi.
I mean, I fought in
Cool.
the
The first
Clone
one's an
Wars.
at 20.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
so
It doesn't matter anyways.
21. I mean, I'm still a separatist droid, which we had an extensive profiling
He had a
on
hit list.
Jedi.
I fought in the Clone Wars. I rolled my eyes at Jedis of all ranks.
Yeah.
There weren't too many non-clones that fought in that war.
Yes. Denia was the name of a Jedi Master. You probably also know that during the Clone Wars, she was fighting on Cato Nemoidia when
Ooh.
she was ruled as killed as part of some explosion in a battle she was taking part in.
Jedi General, presumed KIA. Perhaps you had a nightmare.
No, she's reaching out to me somehow. She said that she was separated from her body? I saw a vision of
Tends
some
to happen in explosions.
device. No, she's being kept in some kind of contraption. I don't know what it is.
A cabinet?
But she's clearly indicated that it was here. Somewhere in Darga's palace.
Why don't you just go to
Jedi
sleep and ask
General
us,
being
tell her how
kept
to get to
here.
her?
Unlikely. If you will investigate, but dare not risk the current mission at hand.
I don't need permission from you.
Yeah, you're a fucking robot.
Robot that fucking drops people.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should interrogate our prisoner.
Yeah, definitely that.
Ding dong.
We're having a morning power.
Go away, Baton.
Is this the
Would you like
same
to come-
alien type as the one that led me to the observatory?
Yep.
I pull my gun on him.
Ah!
Oh no. That's a cool model.
Court has started, and Darga requests your presence.
Oh Christ. Does
We're
he
not going to
mention
any
anything about the-
observatories, are we? Click the hammer back.
No, and
Okay.
I don't. Your rooms will not be cleaned until you get out. So much blood this morning.
We will
All right,
be
buddy.
up
If I see a
momentarily.
one bird, I'm shooting you.
No birds.
Can we like?
You're
Please.
walking in front of us.
No, I stay clean.
No, you're gonna
No,
walk in
you
front
go
of
court.
us.
You,
Or I'm gonna
you need
blow your
escort?
brains out all over this fucking floor.
No brains. No brains.
Let's go.
You know,
What are we
no
gonna do
way.
with the fucking prisoner?
Well, let's bring
Oh,
her with
okay.
us.
I go back in. I blow her brains out.
Oh God! No!
I shut the door really quick. We'll be out
Yeah,
momentarily.
can I tell the
we
tell
have
the guy
to
one
brush
moment?
our teeth.
Maybe clean. Look, there's a lot of Wookiee right there to clean up. Maybe start there.
The smelliest first.
Now blow her brains out.
Okay.
Has this person come to yet from the comical bonk on the head?
Let's see here. Let's see. Yes, they'd probably be D4, 1d4 hours.
Yes, they'd probably be out by now.
Let's see here. So,
Even if it was 4 hours.
yeah, 3 hours they would be coming to.
So yeah, over the course of the night.
Okay. Well, time for Cicatrix to play bad cop, bad cop. I like the blood bucket.
Do we have her
That's great.
knife? I want to take her knife, and I kind of want to like get real close to cutting her with it.
She has this knife, but she also has 3 additional vials of poison on her.
Uh-oh.
I toss him to the assassin robot.
Oh, me.
Actually, you can't really
okay.
poison anything, can you?
We can poison. Well,
You can fucking
probably
poison
can.
stuff. You can't
You know
poison a
what?
laser.
What we can utilize
You
the
watch
poison
me.
for is perhaps in a food dish for a certain VIP we want.
We don't want to. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, why don't we give him to Rubia? Rubia actually uses a weapon that would be poisonable.
Oh yeah, isn't true.
Highly suggest keeping 1 vial on yourself, just in case.
Okay, I keep 1 on me. We give 2 to Rubia.
Oh, I just saw
He's gonna
Nathan's
pop
message in
like
chat.
Yeah,
I see.
he's gone.
Yeah. Well, we can just tell him next
How do
session.
you add an item that isn't in the thing?
Click on the inventory, scroll down, add custom item.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Found it. Vial of poison.
You can add that this is trihexalon poison. That's TRIHEXALON. Trihexalon.
Sounds fancy.
Assassin. Were you working for the gang member?
Yes, I work for the Iron Ring.
How much were you paid?
Not enough to be held hostage by the likes of you, but enough. It's
It sounds like
living,
you might be a
as they say.
slave. Ever felt like actually working the part?
I am dressed as a slave because I was going to poison Darga until your giant, stupid robot over here
Oh
took
yeah.
the wine and poured it all over the front of him.
Yeah, so poison
That
goes
was
in
pretty
drinks.
funny.
Got it.
uh,
So why come after us?
Well, he's
Because you are serving.
Okay, but what else did we do?
Because you are obviously servants of Darga. And you have made some other people, powerful people, angry. So,
If you value your life, you will elaborate.
well, the Wookie and I were put in contact with Kesra and hired the assassins and thought that between them and us, we could take all of you out. Obviously, that didn't work.
But how did you do?
Hmm?
How did you do?
Well, I am tied up and you are not.
well,
Hmm.
I have a
So
fun,
who hired-
interesting
wait, who hired her?
proposition with you. We can either turn you over to Darga, and he'll probably turn you into a slave, or just outright kill you. Hard to say. Or maybe we let you go.
Why would you do that?
Let's just say we're not actually fans of Darga. We're here for other reasons. Maybe you can get them to get off our back. Maybe focus on any other one of Darga's operations. Make him mad in other ways.
Well, I don't think Kessler will be coming back for you. I think I remember her getting her face smashed in before I passed out. And my Wookiee friend is also in some form of paste outside.
Converted to rug.
And I'm looking around and I don't see any of the Quarren assassins. So
No,
they must
you'd
be
be the
gone.
only survivor. Which means you can
So
paint this narrative however you like.
my coalition of the willing is not looking like a coalition anymore.
It's for my own clarification. It was the Iron Ring gang and the Vipers gang. They're just in cahoots because they both had a bone to pick with us.
That is what it appears, yeah.
Okay, and they hired those assassins just to kind of bolster their ranks or something.
Indeed. They
Okay.
hired Darga's own assassins.
Interesting.
Is that the entirety of the gang in terms of their leadership?
You're talking about our gang?
the gang that hired you.
No, there were more Iron Ring people, right?
Yes, there's more Iron Ring.
What about the other one? Now that we've killed their
The
leader?
Viper gang?
Yeah.
Well, we really didn't kill that many Viper members. We killed one biker, and then we killed one of their ringleaders.
Yeah.
So there's probably
All
more
right.
Viper out there.
I
think,
don't know how many Vipers there are. There may be other swoop gangs. There may be other Vipers, but it was really just that she had a burning hatred for a certain robot that I fully understood.
Yeah, I call the Jedi's robots too.
And
Lynn is not amused.
and it was decided.
While scoping out the palace to assassinate Darga and us, did you come across any unusual rooms?
What?
Like a jail cell.
Lynn, can you elaborate?
Yeah, can I try to describe the object that I saw? It looked like some kind of like stasis bed or something like that, right?
I certainly have not been a lot of places in this godforsaken conversion of a mansion from some bygone era. But if I had to guess, there is a prison in the bottom level. So if someone is being held, that's certainly where we recover the prisoners from when we pick them up. So if someone is being held somewhere, could be the prison.
Maybe I don't say this, but I wasn't really getting a prison vibe, more of like a high tech chamber that they're sequestered in or something like that. Anyway,
nevertheless, we probably should get going. Argoth will be upset if we're very late to court.
Final question for you. What do you know of the Hutt's back to smuggling operation?
Their what?
Not back to
or not back to Tibana. Tibana gas.
I don't care about their gas. I care about I did care about the slaves they were selling us, except they were shit. So perhaps maybe they're using slave labor upstream to mine gas, and when they are barely able to work anymore, they sell them to us.
You're not a slave?
I am not, for the last time. Sorry, robot, that you're stuck in the cheap seats. But I dressed as a slave in order to poison the worm. And you took the wine with the poison in it and poured it all over the front of yourself.
No, I took that from a slave.
You know what?
You know what? we got to get out of here. I'm gonna hand her back her knife and tell her to get out of here.
You're letting me go?
Yeah, I don't see any reason to kill you, and handing you over to Dargoth would only I don't know. Doesn't seem right.
Here's half a credit. Go get yourself.
Consider it an olive branch.
Do.
Olive branch.
I advise against this action.
Yeah. Do you want a gun too? Do you need some armor?
She tried to kill us. We do not need to arm her anymore.
It's just her stuff. We took her poison. Dagger's not that scary anyways.
That we could use for later.
Sure, yeah, that dagger is the key to the space engine that you'll need in chapter 12. So now you have to go hunt her down and get that space dagger back. As it turns out, she's a super Jedi.
Yeah, you need that, and then you need to stand on some cliff in Ireland and hold it up at a weird angle.
So I'm gonna be bowing out. I've got to be up in like 6 hours.
Okay, we can stop here. We'll pick up at court
Yeah,
for
seems like a
the
good
last Darga
Yeah.
challenge.
good spot to leave off.
All right.
It's a watermelon eating contest, so strap in.